Whew. Gotta catch my fucking breath and turn my fucking game down. My bad. Spur of the moment. February 8th. It's a Monday. Mondays. I got a special guest in the building. What up, Jack?
Long overdue. Been
Very
trying to get
long
on the
overdue.
podcast since June or July, probably. I really think I might have been the first listener of the podcast, the first real listener.
First real one?
Like Acid Cast, when you were back at school, I was really listening to the Acid Cast.
Whoa.
You know, I heard Milo and Ryfar in the background.
I don't even know who Milo and Ryfar was. I don't even think they were definitely not.
I heard Milo and Ryfar in the background, maybe a little Kila. I don't really even know, but it's possible.
Yeah, man. That's dope, bro. What'd you do today?
I had class, and then I've just been watch the Warriors game.
Azumi?
Yeah.
Pull the mic closer to you, brother. Pull that thing closer to you.
It's good.
Bring that arm out, or at least tilt it towards your face. Tilt it towards you.
Like this.
Just to.
This good right here.
Yeah, you're good. I think you're good. Let me turn your gain up. I don't know. I'm just not getting a fucking response out your ass. Whatever.
I went on a little walk though.
Where at?
Like towards campus. I got this little spot I go to. Brought my book.
What you reading?
It's called the 4 Agreements. I just finished The Art of War. I recommend it. Solid book. I'm reading Dom Kennedy's top 4, his little book club list. So
Here's a book club?
Shout out Dom Kennedy. No, he just posted 4 books that he said are the way he became Dom Kennedy. So I'm 1 down, 3 to go.
What's it talking about? Like, how is this creating Dom? Like, creating Jack
The
Dom?
first one, the Art of War was cool. Like, it was literally just like how to fight a war. So, but like, I feel like you could definitely apply to just like damn near all aspects of like life. But the second one I just started today. It was my first time cracking the book open.
What is it?
It's like,
What's it called?
The 4 Agreements. It's more like spiritual. It just talks about like how we like determine our own. I'm trying to really describe it because I'm only 2 chapters in. It was about it was like how we get to choose like whether we judge people or not, and like how we handle the judgments that are like constantly placed on us, and that we can, like we can really control it, but we usually don't really let ourselves, we just kind of fall victim to it.
What do you mean by that?
Like we care what other people say. We let it bother us and stuff, but we shouldn't, Yeah, it's just talking about like kind of like just breaking yourself out of the box. It's good though.
You ever felt trapped in the box, bro?
Yeah, I've been in the box before. But I'm honestly out of the box. I'm not really a boxed in type of guy. I feel like I'm out of the box, but I've definitely been in the box before.
What was life like in the box? Like, when did you say
you never
you were
been in the box?
box?
You don't think you ever been in the box before?
Like, what do you mean, like, in the box?
I mean, like, everything could kind of be the box. Anytime you feel a little bit trapped, a little bit.
I felt a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. You've been in the box. We all been in the box before. Don't act like you've not been in the box before. I've literally been in the box before.
I'm definitely not unboxable.
You've been boxed before.
No, I'm not unboxable. I've been in the box. Everybody's been boxed. When's the last time you've been boxed? Social anxiety.
I mean, I get social anxiety all the time, but so I would say, damn near when I meet new people, that's when I like put up the most filter, box myself in the most, just when I'm meeting somebody new. I'm a lot quiet. I'm a lot quieter when I don't know somebody. And then yeah.
I've seen you do
You know
it.
what I'm talking about? Like,
wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? You
gotta have a little filter at first.
You gotta test the waters.
So I censor myself a little bit at first, but Yeah, I unbox myself slowly.
I feel like I kind of do the opposite.
It's honestly like, yeah, you're the dead
Like
opposite.
I'll
You're the
test some
dead.
shit to see if they'll stick around, and
You
then
really
like I'll
got
kind
no.
of I'll tame down. The more you be around me, the more I feel like the more people be around me, the more they realize how like I'm regular as fuck. I'm lamer than most of y'all. Like you be outside more than me. Like everybody else be outside more than me. I'm kind of regular.
You go for the
But I
lower
might
end.
say some wild shit like when I first meet a motherfucker. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
Ah, Jesus Christ, bro. I went to Monkey King today. That shit was hitting.
The monkey what?
Monkey King. You never been to Monkey King?
Uh-uh.
It's Asian fusion. How the fuck you never been to Monkey King, bro?
I've never even heard of Monkey King.
We gotta go. It's like Asian fusion. I had like had
Want some,
5-piece
like,
wings and
dumplings or-
fries, and I got some garlic noodles. This shit's hitting.
Okay.
What'd you eat for dinner?
Some enchiladas. Pops made them.
Pops made them.
Yeah, I watched Draymond throw up a 35-foot three for the Warriors' loss while I was topping off my second enchilada. Then I headed over here.
Draymond sold tonight.
I mean, he had a good game, but like
I seen the stats. I got him on my fantasy. He was like 7, 10, and 10.
he bricked 2 layups at the end of the game that would have like the Warriors made a shot that would have like put them ahead had he made those 2. And then it was a little bit of time left, and basically he like chucked up a 3 thinking he was about to get fouled, and he didn't get fouled, so it just like hit off the backboard. He looked like it just look like a Draymond classic like Draymond idiot moment. Like, what is this guy doing? But like you kind of know what he's doing, but like you know exactly what he's doing. But like just because it's Draymond, he looks like stupid. I'm gonna try to work on my words.
I feel like that's kind of the problem with fucking the niggas in the league like Draymond and like JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. It's like you kind of know what they're doing. It's just like it looks so fucking dumb. You're never gonna give him the call. Ever. Yeah. Why would you? It's Draymond.
Like you cannot give JaVale a call. Like, come on, let's be real.
Did you bet this weekend in the Super Bowl?
I retired. I'm retired.
You're retired? What retired
7 days sober. Actually more like 9 days sober. What retired me? I'm trying to think of the game. It was really the Packers loss last weekend or 2 weekends ago. I was all in on the Packers. But there was something else too. It might have just been like an NBA game, but like I had this rule. I was betting with my Cash App money. So like I got my bank account money, and then I had my cash, like what was ever in my Cash App, and I was like, all right, I can fuck around with whatever's in the Cash App. And so like it's been fluctuating all over summer. You know, we've had our ups and our downs. But finally last week the Cash App got emptied. It was down to 0, and I was like, all right, I'm just pulling the plug. Like I can't start dipping into the bank account. It was making me a little bit sick that I had to
dip into the bank account.
I had to cash out the book. Yeah, out of the bank account, a work paycheck. Like, come on.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm in a sick situation at work, if you heard. Like, my job right now, they don't be giving me enough camps nowadays to just pay the bills and chill. But my uncle offered me a new-ass job where it's like, but it's hella slave hours. Like, this nigga's trying to make me work 12 hours a day. But the wages will be
5 days
30,
a week?
Damn near 3 to 5 days a week, but I'll be making like 30 an hour and like 45 on 4 hours of overtime. That's crazy money, but who the fuck can work that many hours?
You can't work part-time? Just pick up a couple days?
I was fucking asking, like, I can't do 8? Like,
or like pick up, you could do 5 and like pick up some weekend days? Because I work the weekends. And if you want to be a sushi, like make little sushi boxes, come on. All you got to do is apply. It's 4 clicks away.
Like, I was just texting my girl. I was like, because he just hit me, like, is she still interested? And I was like, 12-hour days, Jack. Like, if he could give me 8, 7, like, that's doable. Yeah. Like, I still got to have a life at the end of this
like
shit.
8 to 8?
I still got to do school. That's like 8 to 8. Like, Jesus Christ. You go home, you get like 2, you get maybe an hour at most to yourself. No, you don't. Because you got to do homework.
You really don't.
You got to go home, slave some homework, like, go to sleep.
Yeah.
I can't do the shit I do now.
Wednesdays, my day is 8 to 9. if you just count school and then my work after.
Damn.
And it's like I got behind on schoolwork and it was hell trying to catch back up. Like it's just like
8 to 9 is not cool.
It's
That's a
not cool.
13-hour day.
It is not cool.
It's like a school day where you're slacking a little bit in between, or it's like
I have 1 hour in between.
Oh, so
these
you're
two
in
classes,
constant
so
Zooms.
it's just constant Zooms. Yeah, but yeah, and literally my last class is 2 to 4, and then work is 4 to 9. So I gotta like just cut out of my last class early every day.
You say work is like chill though. Like work didn't.
I mean, I like it, but it's busy. Like,
What do you do? Chop
like
sushi?
I have to sweat in there damn near sometimes, especially when it like that 6 to like 7 o'clock window, 5 to 7 o'clock, like hella boxes. The Uber Eats, like I used to be an Uber and DoorDash advocate. I have a totally different relationship with them now.
What do you mean? What changed it?
Just I like they just make my work hella busy, which is good though, I guess.
What do you
like,
do at work?
It's like you don't have to cook raw fish. Like it's already pre-made. I'm basically just like making it's like poke boxes, and I basically just make it. Put it like people will give an order, and I just put all the stuff they want in, make it look nice. You know, good to go. Wrap it up. It's good to go. And I like prepare food in between, stuff like that. It's not hard, but it's just when you have hella orders coming in and you gotta have everything out on time. Like it's like chaos in there sometimes.
No, it sounds stressful. Look, I don't fucking know, man.
But Super Bowl Sunday, I was there working Super Bowl Sunday, slowest day that I've ever been there, and I gotta just chill out, watch the game, damn near. Just watching with my coworkers.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like poke, who's the fuck is eating
like
poke bowls for the Super Bowl?
Japanese food on the Super Bowl.
Who
like, and the Sunday is already a slow day, already pretty slow. So like,
I'm surprised
it was a slow
Sunday
day.
Would be a slow day.
But we do have some hipsters who were like, there was one guy who came in and he was like, yeah, I'm not like I was talking to him while I was making his bowl, and he's like, yeah, like I do not watch this shit, and I was like, yeah, I don't blame you.
Like what do you mean? He was like, what? He's like, what do you mean? He's like, I don't.
Because it was on, and like he was
He like made a little.
he was
comment?
trying to chat it up with me, and he started talking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, he goes like, oh, I don't watch sports.
Hold on, Jack. When he was just saying that he made a side, he was like looking at the TV like, I'll never fucking watch this shit. Like out the side of his mouth. He like out the side of his mouth.
No. Like he was trying to make small talk. He was trying to make small talk. Like he literally looked like you're like stereotypical like 27-year-old nerd, like
hipster, like he's got a hat
like
on,
he's got like
long
he's damn near got Mickey Monday hair but black with a little like stash, like
he's got long ass,
and like a little tee, like scrawny, you know, like
he had a rip tee, like he his arms were
nah,
out.
it was just like a little like tee. It might have had like the Hulk on it or something, like you
it was like a Walmart tee.
Like it was a Walmart tee. And yeah, we were just like talking a little bit while I was making his food, and
he's anti-sports.
He was just anti-sports, and I was like, yeah, I get it.
Maybe it's just I feel like maybe it's just anti. I feel like the only people that are anti-sports are the people that was picked last in the dodgeball.
Yeah, he was for sure picked last.
The dodgeball pit will really show you who you are 5 years down the line, because the kids who kicked first are the kids who are probably on crack now. And the kids who kick last are probably the ones making the most money.
Harvard.
Yeah, those are the guys making the most money. And the guys in the middle are, I don't know. It's just us.
The guys in the
the guys in the middle is just us. Like, same with the relay races. If you relay race with your feet off, with your shoes off, like,
who was taking their shoes off for the relay?
Nobody did that at your school?
No, we were regular kids. We were not running barefoot.
Bro. There was like when people were relay racing at my school and like somebody wanted to go faster, you would like take your shoes off. You
they
just
thought that made
like
them
barefoot.
faster.
You were on barefoot or just like sock like with the socks on. Niggas would be like, I want to run faster
and take out their shoes.
Yeah, like nobody really knew what Naruto was, so like there's no running with your hands behind your back.
I was about to say like.
Nah. I think like in third grade though, that was when Dragon Ball Z Kai came on TV. So like people are kind of on some Dragon Ball shit, but it was third grade, and there wasn't really too many relay races happening at that point. Like maybe a few, but I don't really remember.
Third grade, a relay race is
No, third grade.
top
That's in
two
their
sport.
prime race. No.
Like kickball and a relay race is really like. If you're trying to impress a girl in the third grade, what can you do more than win the relay race or win the fucking race?
That's fair. But we kind of caught on to sports early in my school. Like for some reason,
Like saying
five or six of the guys in my school had like got on like an AAU like fifth grade team or whatever, and they just started playing basketball. And then that's what made everybody just play basketball one day.
Did you have a hoop team at your school? Because our school literally started hooping in third grade.
Nah, that's lit though.
Yeah.
Who the fuck were y'all playing? Like, there's other third grade teams.
I remember the first game was against Saint. What's the name?
So it's like
Saint Anthony's, which is where Raul went.
Saint Anthony's, like where the homeless shelter. You remember Saint Anthony's, right?
Chill out. Yeah. Oh, in fucking San Francisco?
Yeah, you remember.
We weren't playing fucking the homeless shelter in San Francisco. No, but they're I think they're like in East Oakland. But yeah, we played them the first game. We were playing St. Leo's, like Lonnie Faylaw and them.
Like the church league.
Yeah, it was just CYO.
You ever have to pray to God in the church league? They make you pray to God at St. Teresa's?
Before every game we said the Our Father. I think it might be fucked up if I forget the prayer, but I'm pretty sure it was the Our Father. Yeah, it was.
No, it's not fucked up, bro. You religious?
Like semi, like.
In what?
Like I identify.
You're Muslim,
but I don't eat swine. Like I don't eat pork. Okay. No, I do, but nah. I'm religious, but like I just don't practice it as much as I should. No, I don't.
As much as you should. Like, what religion do you feel like you dip your toes into?
I'm Catholic.
You're a Catholic guy. St. T's to the soul.
Yeah, I gotta make my grandma proud.
Matt, you're a mass.
My grandma
kind of
would
guy?
be sick if I
you used to
Catholic.
fuck with an O'Dowd mass.
An O'Dowd mass?
Oh. Remember they used to make us go to the O'Dowd. What was it called? Like the.
Nah.
I used to be in there.
Like, I don't know. Something about seeing CMT dressed up as Scooby-Doo telling me about Jesus Christ was just not doing it for me. Like,
Bro, what the fuck was Scooby-Doo? Wasn't like Xavier Murray? Like
Xavier Murray was up there dressed up as like fucking Scooby-Doo.
He was running around
and
like
one of the theater kids was fucking raggy. Like,
oh my god, like it was bad. I'm not gonna lie. Some of those kids, they had a few. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The Scooby-Doo shit was funny as fuck. But like, them niggas had a lot of misses. I was just kind of there for the crackers and sit down and sleep a little bit.
Nah, you were there for the two friends you sat next to and how much of a ruckus you could make. That's the only reason why I went to those.
But it was for some reason I feel like when we'd have to go to those like Catholic
depending on the teacher.
Yeah, when we have to go to those Catholic things, I would always be in a class where I'd have no friends. So I just kind of sit next to a few nerds and like troll them and like pull a few people's hair like behind me.
But you know the nerds are the most fun to troll with. Like,
for sure. They're the most
like
fun
you
to
sit
troll,
next to
period.
Julius, like you're gonna have some fun.
No, he's a troll though. Like he's an animal.
Like he's really a troll. And
remember he used to just whip and shit? Like he's an animal.
I really was the one who, he made his Instagram account because of me.
Really?
I was sitting in Ankama's and I was showing him Instagram and like I knew he was I knew I was literally about to unlock something for him because like it was just like a frontier that he needed to like explore. Like Julius, like I remember I just gave him my phone and he was looking up like hashtag memes and I was like, Julius, what the fuck are you doing? And he was just like doing his laugh, that fucking laugh. Yeah, he was doing that shit and he made an Instagram that day and then he started DMing me hella pictures of fucking Ankama in class.
Like off the internet?
Nah, he would just take them. Just take them and send them to me. I could damn near pull it up.
That's wild. He would be sneaking pictures of teaching class,
like he would get one of him like writing with the chalk on the chalkboard and like just put hella swears that he had just written out on the chalkboard. Like just like edited a little bit. Yeah.
Would you rather be in Dinosaur Times or like Or like, what would you do if you were in Dinosaur Times? It's the first plan you'd make. Dinosaur Times.
I'm riding a T-Rex.
You're riding in a T-Rex?
No, I'm riding a Velociraptor.
My first, I don't know. I would probably just like die. Like my first plan, I'd probably.
No, I really think I could survive. Like I really think I think it would be one of those times where it's like I make it like 15 years for no reason, but then I die to like something that's just like not even a dinosaur. Like I just fell off a cliff.
I feel like it'd be kind of easy to survive.
Like I feel like I
could
could really get by.
Like I feel like you really could. Like Dinosaur Times, like it's really lizards, like very dangerous lizards. Like
I think I'm more likely to die now than I am in Dinosaur Times. I think I'm that resourceful.
well, like what's I mean, what's really going around nowadays? Like in our age group, we're kind of like immune to coronavirus. Like kind of, we can't really die. It's not gonna do nothing. We're kind of immune to everything right now, except for like AIDS.
But I know you go on walks and hikes by the zoo.
What?
I know you go on walks and hikes by the zoo.
Yeah, I run over there every day.
You never seen a tick? A tick will take you out. A tick will literally latch onto your leg and probably kill you.
A tick can kill you.
Nah, I could give you Lyme disease though.
My mom thought she had Lyme disease. I guess my dog had a tick on him and like latched onto my mom's back. She like was screaming, bro. It was bad. She was tweaking. Like she was like asking me to like check her back, see if there's more ticks, and she was like, "Bro, mom, there's no more fucking ticks. Like, just chill." It was. I mean, shit. I think I had a tick on me before. It wasn't nothing. I'm immune to that bullshit. I never had a fucking
tick on me.
I'm immune to that bullshit. Can Lyme disease kill you? What the fuck
I really
is Lyme
think
disease?
Lyme disease? I don't really know what it does. I really don't know what it does. Yeah, I really have no idea what it does. But like, it would probably kill you.
How much you got in Dogecoin?
0. I'm a fucking sellout.
You sold out?
I'm a fucking sellout.
You're a sellout?
We put 1K into Dogecoin, 21,100 something Dogecoins at fucking 0.0, like 4 cents, 4.5 cents maybe.
Wow,
it's going up. We were driving down to LA. Justin was literally sitting next to me. I'm checking this shit literally every minute, and I'm up the whole drive down. I'm up probably $400 or $500. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna let it keep rising. The weekend was coming up, and I don't know. I just everybody thought it was about to go crazy.
But you knew it was hold though. Everybody knew hold.
But it died.
You got quick feet. It's at 8 cents right now. You could have at least made like $300.
It's because Elon is getting fucking
honestly
hard tweeting this shit every time he sits out a tweet. He's fucking grinning.
I'm not gonna lie. The Elon endorsement. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it hasn't done much. But it really hasn't done much.
It's done everything. It has done fucking everything.
Shit, bro. Maybe 8 cents to me doesn't seem like a lot, but there's billions of dollars.
They literally made a Super Bowl commercial of Elon Musk saying it's going to the fucking moon.
It wasn't on TV.
But that being on YouTube was damn near probably got more views than it did on TV.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw one of them. It was like it was mad. I was watching TV. I was hoping it would actually be on TV. I was in the room. I was at Juice House trying to bet people, see if it would come on TV. I'd be like, bet me Dogecoin commercial comes on.
Yeah, I would. I probably would have. I was at work. I probably would have just left if I saw a Dogecoin commercial come on after I had sold $1,000 worth of Doge.
Like if a Dogecoin commercial came on in the Super Bowl, it'd probably hit 50 cents by today.
It might hit $100. It might have hit $100.
Literally, because everybody on Earth would have seen it. Like when your grandma's speeding to the computer.
Nah, like because you really watched the commercial, right? Huh? You watched the little clip I sent you in the chat. I was probably ready to put my bank account in it like halfway through the clip. When I saw the rocket ship going to the moon, like I was opening up my Wells Fargo app.
You think people been to the moon, bro?
No.
Like why do you think they say people have been to the moon?
I don't know. So they could say we beat Russia. I don't know. Just so they say, I don't know. Just to say we did something. I don't know. We did it. Like, that's a good accomplishment. Like, why wouldn't you lie about that?
But like, why do you think? Do you just think? Where do you think they went? Do you think did anyone went anywhere? It was
Fucking
like
Hollywood. They went to a Hollywood
recorded. It was a
studio.
Hollywood
They
set.
went
It
to a
was the
Hollywood
Stanley
set.
Kubrick
Have you ever
shit
seen the pictures and the videos on the moon?
where they're like
That looks
hopping
like it's out of a
around
4-year-old's imagination. It's literally just gray dust and a ball. Like, come
and
on.
he's
Are
jumping
we, are we serious?
around
They're
and
literally
stabbing the
like high
fucking.
fiving. Like come on. Like, this is not real.
Yeah,
Planting an American flag, and I know you see it was waving, and they said there's no gravity, so like it's not even supposed to wave. But that's some I probably could have came up and directed that video in kindergarten.
this is bullshit. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I can't look at everything at face value. Everyone believes this shit. What do you feel about responsibility?
What about responsibility?
How do you feel about it?
How do I feel about responsibility?
Yeah, how do you feel about responsibility?
Like what the
Like, how do you feel about it, my nigga? Like, I don't know. Like, how do you feel about this shit? I don't come prepared to
like
these shits. Like, I'm just interviewing you. I'm just asking what's
like
coming
how
to
do
my
I
mind.
feel about responsibilities given to me or like
Responsibility.
personal responsibilities?
I take it where you want to take it.
Um, I don't know. I guess. Hmm. I don't feel responsible for shit that people think I'm responsible for. I think I'm just responsible for
Like,
the
what do you
things I could do.
mean? What do people think you're responsible for?
Like just so, like just being in society where we're supposed to go out and we're responsible for our own actions and for how we're supposed to act, and it's just like I don't know, I don't really care.
I've never really felt responsible
Yeah,
for the
like
way I acted at all.
yeah,
I don't.
maybe
I
that was
don't
why I
care.
was such like when I was little I was literally getting in so much trouble.
Nah, I definitely get in a lot of trouble.
Suspended 5 times, St. Teresa.
Is that a record?
As far as I know,
As far as we know, that
that's a
might be.
record. Like
It's
it's
still
not it's
standing
nothing they would
record.
hang a banner for, but it's probably a record.
Clap it up, bro. I've got a few standing records. I think I might have Grass Valley in school suspension. I definitely
I
had.
was out of school. I was like
I I
they
had a
said get
lot
the
of out of
fuck
school
on.
suspensions, but everybody got out of school suspensions back in elementary. I've like elementary school. I probably had like 12, 13. But like in school, I probably had like 5 to 10 to 12. They were more prone to like out of
13
school suspend me
suspensions.
than like in school suspend me. Like, bro, middle school, bro, like they wouldn't suspend me. They just detention
I
me.
was an
Like
out
I
of
had
school
like
suspension guy. They would say hit the fucking road, Jack.
I hit the road, bro. You know they made me walk home at Odell one time in my Birkenstocks because I wore Birkenstocks to school.
Every Wednesday I would walk home from St. Teresa to Berkeley.
You're lying.
I swear to God.
Shut the fuck
I swear
up.
to God. We got in an hour early. I walked home.
You're trolling,
I'm
bro. You
not
did not
trolling.
walk an hour
I'm
to
not trolling.
Berkeley, bro.
PSA, a lot of people
No,
think I'm on some troll shit.
no, bro.
Everything I'm saying
No, bro.
today is gonna be
That
real.
no, that doesn't
I'm
make sense.
no,
I'm trying to plot out.
to
I'm trying to
God,
plot out the
Joe has
roadmap.
too. Joe has too.
I'm trying to plot out the roadmap from like St. Teresa's to.
I could really describe to you. All right, this is. Do you know? Do you know Chabot? How you come up and there's the little like freeway going over kind of like Broadway.
Like 13?
Is it 13? I don't think it's 13. I just
Do you want that
damn near-
water?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm going to get some more later, whatever.
If you want,
Nah, it's you. I got mileage. This throat has been trained, no homo.
you know Claremont Country Club?
Yeah.
I would kind of walk that direction, and you could go to like on Broadway. I wouldn't go on Broadway, but the easiest way to describe it is basically I would kind of go on Broadway, but there's just shortcuts, and then go to Chabot, and then you know how to go from Chabot to my house.
That sounds like a 6-hour trip.
It was probably like an hour,
An hour?
hour and 20 maybe with a full backpack.
Bro, I think I got a virus on my phone.
Yeah, I've had a virus on my phone before.
It just keeps popping up in my calendar. It's like it says some shit like book your appointment today, like clean your phone. Like what? I hate how the viruses are all about cleaning your phone. Like that's a fucking troll. Like why would the virus that pops up is get your phone clean? You just infected my shit.
No, I really think if there was one person who have to clean their photo library, it's probably you.
Who?
You. It's
Me?
probably fucking you.
What do you think I got in there?
I seen a picture of Aaron Rodgers with tits getting fucked by Kirk Cousins.
I made that picture.
But I'm saying it's in your it's in your photo library.
I mean, shit, it is what it is. We fucked him. He's dog shit. I mean, bro, think about it. Think about where Aaron Rodgers is after the end of this season.
MVP.
He's lost his fifth straight NFC
Coming off
championship.
one of his best
right?
seasons.
He's lost his fifth straight NFC championship or his fourth?
To the greatest player of all time. You know, how much are we gonna knock the guy?
I mean, MVP. I mean, you look at the NFC North. I don't see where the Packers are really better than the Vikings after this offseason, after the NFL draft, after the draft. I feel like I don't see anywhere the Packers are better than the Vikings. Because if you're taking Devontae Adams over Thielen, give me Thielen. And then we'd say, give me Justin Jefferson over everyone
Devontae
else.
Adams, you're crazy.
Aaron Jones is going to walk.
I'm not totally against you. I mean, I just think the Vikings defense is just...
It's bullshit. But
it's horrible.
We're making moves.
But your offense is nice. Your offense is nice.
I mean, we split with them this season. You can see, like... I don't know, like, Austin thinks...
If you guys played the second half or the first half like you played the second half...
It would have been great. But we started out 1-5 though. We fucked ourselves.
Exactly.
And we blew a few close ones. We blew Tampa. We could have beat
a couple
Tampa.
leads too, right? Or am I tripping?
Nah, it was just a few close ones. No blown leads. Kirk Cousins doesn't do that. He'll lock that shit away. He'll lock that bitch away. One thing I know about Kirk, bro, he will lock that bitch the fuck away. Like he'll just take a dub. Like we had a game winner. We had a walk off. You know,
field goal or what?
Touchdown.
To who?
Kirk Cousins to Chad Beebe. After Beebe muffed a fucking fumble. After Beebe muffed a fumble, Kirk throws him a 30-yard dot to end the fucking game.
I almost wanted Kirk to go to the Niners this offseason.
It wasn't going to happen.
I really want, like, if Kirk went to the Niners, are you still a Kirk guy? Like, what happens?
No. I'm only a Kirk
But how
guy.
does it flip? Like, is it fuck Kirk Cousins or is it like more of a respectful separation, or is it?
Kirk Cousins is only my favorite player in the league because he just so happens to be my favorite player on my favorite team. So by chance, that makes him my favorite player. So like, if he was to get traded for Jimmy fucking G, I don't know if I could be a Vikings fan anymore because I don't guarantee you can't guarantee you're winning games at that point. Like, you can't guarantee you're winning games. Like, truthfully, there's a reason why that trade didn't go through. Like, when you're tossing up, deciding to start fucking Mulligan, Nick Mully.
Honestly, Mullins was making a shake more than Jimmy G was. He was making a shake.
Like, Kittle likes him. Mullins, like...
Kittle's, fraud personality was getting a little, WWE when Mullins was throwing it to him.
What do you mean fraud personality? I think he's a little over the top.
I think he puts on a little bit of an act.
Yeah, I think
it's a little bit of an act. I'm not going to call him fraud. Like, he's not J. Cole, but it's a little bit of an act.
I think he's, trying to do, Gronk gone crazy or some shit.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a wild man. I don't even really know.
Yeah, he's trying to be kind of, he's not really frat bro, but he's kind of off the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to be off the walls. I don't know what he's trying to be but he has the exterior like a frat guy kind of.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
Have you seen the commercial with him with the glasses?
What glasses?
Where it's just him and he's wearing a ton of glasses with his wife.
Nah, that sounds corny though.
It's literally it's the only commercial where I never got they don't promote a brand or anything. It's literally just them talking about glasses. I saw it and I was like, I turned to my dad. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Wait, this is on the Super Bowl?
It's just on all the time. Like, I see it all the time. Or I saw it. I don't really watch cable TV that much, but for when I'd be watching NFL Sundays and stuff, I would see it all the time.
I don't watch cable TV.
I think he might have
at
a
all.
glasses brand. I don't know. That's the only thing I could possibly take away from it. But it literally didn't promote anything. It was just it was like just a
He was
skit.
just
It
buying
was
up
like
a
the
time slot.
commercial
He
was just
wanted clout.
like he was just doing a skit. Like
Okay.
it was
If I had money, I'd do
maybe
it.
he has a glasses brand, but if he did, like he did a horrible job of plugging it at the end. He didn't put any like name up or anything.
If I had money, I'd just put shit on TV. Like I'd just get a real expensive camera crew and just do shit at home. Like I'd force shit on TV. Cause you can do that. You could just buy time slots, force your shit on the television.
Yeah, I would get a Super Bowl commercial.
I'd fuck it. I'd take like 3 minutes of the Super Bowl commercial and like just drop an episode of my TV. Just drop a TV episode. Like, oh, whatever. I would not advertise shit. I would just waste 2 minutes of someone's time. You'd be fucked. Take up the whole fucking commercial break slot. Like, just play some shit. Like, play like a 3-minute little mini movie. Like, I don't know, Tom Brady Memorial. I mean, bro, I was in a room on Super Bowl Sunday full of fucking Brady, full of Mahomes better, so it wasn't as fun. The game wasn't as fun as it could have been.
You were at Drew's house?
Yeah. Everyone in there was a Mahomes better. I don't see why. Like, I thought there was some smart guys in there. Like, everyone was just
Yeah, I
down.
like Tampa. I kind of flipped at the last second when I heard it wasn't a thunderstorm, and I was like, damn, I kind of like Chiefs now. But I was really Tampa the whole week. But I didn't bet it, though, because I retired.
You're tired. I was too scared. I got pussyfooted.
But I probably would have bet Tampa because I literally I flipped to Chiefs, like, game day, like, a couple hours before the game. So, like, I probably would have submitted my bet before then.
I opened up the book and I was looking at it and I was just like looking at my bank account. I was like, bro, I'm too scared. Like Brady versus Mahomes. Like
The only thing that really almost makes me relapse is when Drew will send me a fucking prop that's 15 for
500
for $100,000, and it makes me want to. It just makes me
That's
want
so
to
crazy. If Mahomes would have won the Super Bowl, he really would have 15 for 500 propped it.
Yeah.
Like 5 random NBA games in the Super Bowl. Prop bet. $500.
I might get back in for the NBA playoffs. Maybe.
Man, you're making bank last year NBA playoffs.
Yeah, I was going crazy.
It just looked too smooth. Like you just had some bets.
It's because
that was just
the regular
instant
NBA
hitters.
games are impossible. Like you don't know
You
who's
can't
gonna
tell,
who's
you
really
never know
gonna
who's
try
sitting.
like game in game out. You don't even really know who's gonna play.
No.
But the playoffs, you know which team is better, which team is about to win.
Like I'm looking at my fantasy team right now. I got 3 guys on fucking load management. 3.
Yeah, but my only 2 standing bets right now are Katie MVP, 100 to win 900, looking decent, and Warriors over 37 wins.
Okay, that's possible. Very possible.
Which is looking like it's like could hit, could not right now.
Yeah, the Warriors.
They just lost back-to-back one possession games, so that didn't help. But yeah, those are my only 2 bets left. So if Katie wins MVP, it'll be a nice little birthday present in June. But
Nice little $900 birthday present. I doubt it'll happen. I'm MB for MVP. I'm a supporter.
I mean, he's up there right now. I don't know if he's gonna be able to just keep it up, but he's up there right now.
He put out like 33 and 10. I mean, shit, I fuck with it. I love a big man. I love some big man gameplay.
Yeah, and big men don't really win MVPs. So I'm for it. I'm honestly for it. And the thing is, we transferred books. So, like, we transfer websites because apparently somebody bought out the book I was on. And so my bookie,
How do you just buy out the book? What the fuck is that?
Like he just bought the book off the kid who owned the book.
What does that mean? You just
Like-
buy the website or something?
Not like he just cashed him out and he just got all the people that bet for him.
Oh, okay.
Like he just got all his clients.
How much do you have to pay for something?
I don't know.
That? I
Like, we were literally
imagine at
talking
least
about
a
it,
few
but
thousand.
No,
few
it was
hundred thousand.
it was probably like 20K,
Yeah,
something like that. I don't know. Probably in that ballpark though.
because this is probably regular guys betting.
Because
Guys are
but
guys.
he probably had a lot of guys, but but the KD bet didn't transfer for some reason, so the guy doesn't even really know I have it, but my book said that he'll honor it if it hits, but if it doesn't hit, like he won't say anything. So basically, it's like a free play. Like I have a free play.
That's lit. So you
Yeah.
have a free little $100 roll the dice play.
Yeah,
That's
on
not
KD
even,
MVP that looks pretty solid right now.
because it's
Like,
kind of under the radar too. You'll never know you
yeah,
replace it.
so that's pretty solid.
Fuck. Civil rights movement. You a supporter?
Yes.
Trick question, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, which one?
Shoot. Viet Cong.
Is that a civil rights movement?
No, I mean, kind of like the Vietnam War is kind of like a civil rights movement.
Isn't Viet Cong just like the actual Vietnamese soldiers? Or
Yeah.
that's
But
not
if you
a
think,
fucking
but that wasn't a
rights
civil
movement.
rights movement kind of deal. Like they weren't fighting
No.
for their rights. I know nothing about the
Yeah, I
Vietnam
really
War.
don't. Like, we were probably gonna fuck something up by even talking about this. This is something we shouldn't talk about, but let's just do it.
I don't think anyone cares,
Yeah,
bro.
no, like-
Vietnam. I mean,
So I mean, I'm not gonna lie. In the
why do you
Vietnam
think
War,
we went there?
I'm kind of on Vietnam's side. Like I was kind of hoping they would.
I'm saying, why do you? I don't know. I don't know why we went. Why did we go?
So, again, like I have no business talking about this, but I'm pretty sure one of our like enemy countries was just having control over there or something, or they might have been communist at the time, something like that. You know, we were trying to fight everybody communist.
Okay.
I think they might have been a communist country. I really don't know.
Oh, I might remember. This might be wrong. I think like this is like the last kind of thing, like last kind of imperialist thing, like just take over a fucking country. I think we were just trying to take them over or something,
Like,
or so I don't know. Or maybe we just wanted
like,
tigers and shit.
yeah, that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
thinking. Like, I think we just kind of
Tiger
wanted
trade?
no, like the one thing we really lack is a good like jungle biome.
Yeah,
The United States doesn't
it
really
doesn't have one.
doesn't really have a jungle biome. Like
But
we can't put that on a postcard.
the Vietnam War itself kind of fucked up the jungle biome, though. That it was really counterproductive. Like firebomb and everything really doesn't help your case in building a jungle.
Yeah.
Cause jungle don't grow like forest. You can build a forest in like 20 years, but like the jungle, like you have to let the vines grow for a while, and then like shit, the birds gotta shit in the monkey's mouth, and the monkeys gotta hit the fish on the head with a rock. Just too much shit gotta go and play for it to be a jungle.
If you're 20 years old and you get drafted, are you going
To
fucking
Vietnam.
I'm going.
I'm going.
I'm trying to be like Forrest Gump.
Everybody went.
Yeah, everybody went. Muhammad
Everybody
Ali,
went.
Willie Mays.
I think my granddad was in Vietnam. I think he was like a cook.
Okay.
A cook in Nam is
Okay, like
it's
stir
that's
fry?
light. That's chill. You're not out in the forest. You're at the camp. You cooking. You maybe you got a Glock in your pants, but it's not really.
Probably by a beach, like some jungle, palm trees.
It's nothing. You frying hot dogs for the boys and smoking
Like some
cigarettes
eggs.
and drinking beers.
Yeah.
I don't know. The military kind of seems like a bro fest until like it's time to like
I don't
train
know
and
if this
shit.
is right, but apparently that's where they first started bringing weed over from, because apparently it was growing out there, and the soldiers brought it back here.
Here's the thing about shit like weed. Like, how do you think people just thought to just smoke it of all things? Like, do you think
'Cause
someone
they
was
were
just
smoking-
going
they were
around
smoking
burning
it over
shit?
there. They were smoking it over there.
But I'm saying, like, how do you think the first person knew? Like, do you think somebody just started burning plants and shit? Like, it's not like people had lighters. Like, people were just
I
burning
really don't know
shit.
what was going through somebody's head ever.
Because you can't eat weed and get high. You have to burn it. Like, you have to smoke it. You have to inhale the smoke.
Like, it was probably just like they were just probably, I don't know. I really don't know. But they probably just, there was probably just a fire in a big like little like weed
And,
like
like-
natural weed grow, and like just everybody was contact
Just
high,
around it.
and they were all just like
Trying to find out what it
like
was.
what it was, like a bee sting or something. Like I don't really know. Like maybe, and they, I don't know. Somebody just cracked the code.
I think the first weed plants were boof. Or you think that shit was dope? I feel like it might just be the craziest.
I think
like,
I think
dope.
it might have been like heaven sent.
Yeah,
I think it might like.
I'm about to.
Did the mic pick that up?
I hope it did. That was a loud ass fucking fart,
Oh god.
bro. I what's I gonna say? Nah, I feel like the land was too good back then. You could just put any shit in the
Like
ground,
any
it'll pop
land
up.
that has tigers and monkeys,
Yeah,
like you could grow.
farmland, fertilizer.
Yeah.
That's why the orangutans are getting fucked up. Nutella farms.
Yeah, fuck Nutella, but you saw me eating it earlier.
That's disgusting, bro. Why are you doing that? I'm not, bro. Jack, hold on, bro. Jack fucking sent me a picture today. He was using a coat hanger to like dip into the Nutella like bottle. He was like scraping the Nutella off the fucking bottom of the coat hanger and like dropping it into his mouth like a fucking
I wasn't
Neanderthal.
fucking dropping it like a bird. It was a spoon. It was
It's
basically
not
a
a
spoon.
spoon. You were like lick because you have to lick around the edges and shit.
Okay,
but
don't act like I was fucking licking the.
you were licking the corners and like you was like you know what you were doing, bro. You got to get every last inch up. Like you're not gonna hang something on that hanger if there's like Nutella like residue.
No, you literally saw it. There was residue on it.
I
That's why I
said,
sent the picture. This
but
shit
you
was
know, like
disgusting.
no,
This
you
shit was
know,
gross.
after the picture, you licked it right back up. You're not gonna let it sit there. If I did that, if I had the little
I let
integrity
it sit there.
in my heart to do that, I would finish it. I'd lick it. I'm a guy that likes to finish the job.
But like to start with, it was such a low integrity move to use a hanger as a spoon in the Nutella.
What prompted you to do that? Like was
I
it
was-
just the
no, I
Nutella
was-
just in your room?
Mom's been gone for a week. We're on our last leg on food. Like
Dad just cooked enchiladas. Like
okay, no. I was going through this is what I have for breakfast. I was going through the cabinet of food, like, and I see we have in the very back, there's these ice cream cones, like, just ice cream cones, but like the wafer cones that they'll give to like a little kid with like a scoop of ice cream.
yeah, like drumsticks.
Not like a waffle cone, but like the wafer cones. Like, the little wafer cones where it's like a, you know what I'm talking about?
Like it's kind of like a
It's
little
literally
a cylinder and then like
the
a
texture is
oval
like
on
the
top.
inside of a Kit Kat.
Yeah, like a sugar cone.
Sugar cone, yeah,
Yeah.
sugar cone, yeah. That's what I meant.
But they were like had
So
ice
we had a
cream
bunch
on
of
them?
sugar cones, probably been in there for a decade.
Okay.
Maybe more. I ate 4 of them this morning for
Lucky
breakfast.
you had ice cream.
No,
Lucky.
no ice cream.
You're just eating sugar cones.
Just sugar cones. I'm telling you, we're on our last legs. We were on our last leg. Like, that's what it came to this morning.
What else you got in the fridge?
In the fridge?
What's in there? Like the fridge, the cabinet. Like you're eating sugar cones. What the
Like,
fuck is
if I
going
went
on?
to the
Like,
fridge, I could probably get
what's
a
a
spoon,
midnight snack?
like a spoonful of salsa.
A hanger of Nutella.
Like, see, now you're seeing why a hanger of Nutella, when those are the options, really isn't a bad.
But why don't you just get a spoon? Like
I was on the game, and I just see the jar of Nutella next to me, which I had brought up earlier, because I had put it on, like, I don't know, I put it on something, and it was still up there, and I don't see a spoon, and I remember I, like, look to my left, and I see a hanger. I, like, mute my mic a little bit.
The fuck you been playing?
2K.
What?
2K. Yeah, we're
No,
back
but
on.
nobody's sending calls. Nobody's saying hop on. What the fuck is going on?
You're Mr. I'm working now. Like, I can't be on the game.
No, I mean, you just seeing me decline the fucking job where I'd make real grown ass man money. I can't, like, I'm declining that shit. I can't work 12-hour days, Jack.
Yeah, I've been playing Call of Duty too. Today I was actually playing Call of Duty, but
I'm gonna get Cold War.
yeah, you need to get it.
I just feel like
Because I can't really play 2K by myself.
Yeah, I'll run with y'all. I know Nav's be on, but you
Naps is
can't.
on. B just started getting on. He just made a play.
Brandon got a player.
Yeah,
We gotta get Yib back on. That's 5.
he has been getting on.
He's been getting it on, bro. I'm
You
surprised.
could damn near run tonight if you're down.
Let's
for a
run.
late
I'm
night.
not going anywhere. I'm not going back to her house. I just sleep.
Yeah,
It's lit. We on the game.
we're on the game.
I mean, I just haven't been on because I have no reason to be. I just come home and then like once I take my contacts out.
Like, it really died once you have all your badges and you upgraded your player all the way.
no,
there's really not much to go.
it's
for.
not even that for me.
at least.
It's
'Cause I'm
just
a
my
shooter.
vision.
I'm a straight shooter.
Cause like if I'm too close to the TV with my contacts on, it's like I'm actively
who's
making.
hurting your eyes?
I just need to get a new pair of glasses. That's
Get
it.
some blue light glasses.
That I need to get. I'm just too broke. The money's coming in and out, and you know what I'm saying. Just crash the
Yeah.
car. There's bills that gotta be paid around this motherfucker.
I mean, I'm not gonna knock you for not playing video games.
Like it's not the video games. It's like Cause it's my vision. Cause think about it. If I got my contacts in, cause you know how my room is, or you haven't been in my room. But like my bed, there's
No,
probably
I
like
know, I know, I know.
about like this much space, like
Yeah.
from like the table to the couch, like that much amount of space for me to sit. So like I'm kind of close to the TV if I have my contacts in, and if I'm chilling in my bed, I'm gonna take my contacts out. So like I can't really see. It's just like I don't want to deal with the vision shit, so I'll just watch anime in my bed. That's really it, honestly. It's never been about nothing else. Cause like if I'm on the game too long, then naps is curry sliding and shit. I feel like that honestly takes me out my element more than anything.
It does fluster me a little bit.
Like I play too much like my real life player in the game to be reserved to a corner sitter. That's never really been my game
I don't play at all like me in real life.
at all. No, you really like.
I literally play the exact opposite of my player.
Who the fuck do you play like in real life? I'll probably say Donovan Mitchell, kinda.
Yeah, I get
Like
a
you
lot.
kind of
I
gotta
get a lot of Westbrook. That's what people say a lot.
Westbrook.
Like a slashing guard, like just a
But you kind of get hot and pop it sometimes.
like you know I could shoot a little bit depending on like I if I'm hot I could shoot, and depending on the court I can shoot. If it's indoor I might be Steph Curry. I might switch my play type to Steph Curry, but outdoor a little bit more Donovan Mitchell, Westbrook.
indoor, indoor. I feel like I'm honestly a better slasher.
I'm a better shooter indoor. It was like after I got when I was at college, it was insanity.
Nah, indoor fucks me up with the shooting because like my bad. I farted again. Probably smells like shit. Fucking indoor. Nah, this is why indoor fucks me up. Because like outdoor, like I kind of like getting a little grip in my feet, like getting my little nudging my feet into the ground a little bit before I shoot to get my knees set a little bit more. I kind of like the pressure underneath my knees a little bit. Like you know how like when you feel lighter when you hoop in the gym because the ground isn't fucking pressing back on you every time you run. I kind of like the pressure, like, but I'm definitely a better slasher in the gym. I feel like I can jump way higher. Like I got like a 2K leg package in the gym. Long athlete.
I'm worse at shooting outside, for sure.
I'm just a better player in the gym.
I'm a better player in the gym for sure.
For sure.
For sure, like 100%.
Outside. I'm definitely like a 3-and-D guy. Inside, I'm probably like outside. I'm a Danny Green type player.
I would say I'm definitely a D. But my offensive game outside, for some reason, when I step outside, it gets a little bit European. It gets a little bit Euro.
You see how I play nowadays. My whole game is fucked up. I'm addicted to the hop steps and the Euros.
You play like a 2K player.
I've been spamming
You literally
it,
play
bro.
like a real life 2K player.
I spam the fucking Euros now. Like now that I've learned the footwork,
Like you treated Oloni like literally like it was the park of fucking 2K. The way you would talk, the way you would play. Literally,
Mic plugged in.
I've seen you make some grown men rage.
Bro, it was worse at school. I'm telling you. I've told you. It's worse. Like, we used to be fucking me and Keyline and them. Like, it would damn near be like people wanted to fight.
What's your best
like,
shit talking story?
Best shit talking story probably. Oh, this is a good one. Like, I got too many at Morehouse. It was one day. I can't even tell you the day, really. Yeah, I got two stories. One day we were just sitting. We had just lost the game. And, like, this dude on the court, he's literally running up and down the court with a boner. And, like, every time he's running up and down the court, like, no homo, his dick is, like, bouncing around. And he has, like, a boner. And it's, like, poking right out. And he's wearing tight-ass shorts so everyone can see it. I'm like, this nigga has a boner. I start pointing at it. Everybody starts laughing at him and shit. But, like, the worst shit talk story was probably, like, we were just in there hooping. It was around the time Kobe had died. So we were coming to the gym a little bit more disrespectfully. Like, I'm not going to lie. Rest in peace to Kobe. I honestly use his death as an excuse to get more disrespectful in the gym. Like, I would show up to the gym in a Kobe jersey.
It's only right.
I would show up to the gym in a Kobe jersey.
Kids, that was like the day he died. Everybody,
yeah.
I go to the rec and like everybody's wearing Kobe's. I'm like,
I did.
I was like, all right,
I did.
on,
I literally was. The day he died, I was wearing a fucking Supreme headband.
I swear there was a kid crying on the court.
Dead ass. Shut the
I
fuck
swear,
up.
a kid hit a little fader for a game and got on his knees. He got on his knees and started crying and like put his. You know how LeBron put his head to the floor and was like Cleveland.
Shut up, bro.
It was kind of like that, but like it was honestly more dramatic. Like everybody circled around him. We were like, "Dude, you okay, bro? You good?"
We had to help him off the court.
We helped him up a little bit. Took him to the little office where they give out ice packs and stuff.
That's fucked.
Put a little ice pack on his knee.
That's fucked. The day Kobe died, though, I remember it being a rainy day specifically in Atlanta, and I was wearing the fucking Supreme headband. Named there 2 Kobe jerseys because I had 2. I had 2 on. I was wearing
was
like
it an 8 and a 2-4 or
some shirt. Just 2 2-4s. I literally have 3 24 Kobe jerseys. 2 of them are the exact same. I don't know why. I think this is around the time. I think when my dad was kind of heavy into the drinking, so he probably got me a Kobe jersey one year and just forgot. Knew Kobe was my favorite player and accidentally got the same one next year. Like he probably got it on some drunk shit one year on Amazon, forgot he got it, and just got it again the next year. I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, you were excited.
I'll rock too. I was definitely hyped. When I got it, cause I was still like, this was my parents were divorced, so that's why I had the drunk hypothesis. I was like looking, I was like, don't I already have this shit? So I went upstairs to when I was living in my condo in San Leandro. I was like, yeah, I definitely have it. And I was at the gym wearing 2 Kobe jerseys, Supreme headband, the KDs, rolled my shorts up. This is when everyone was rolling their shorts up. I rolled it up. It was just bad. I was talking, clapping in this guy's face, and he was so mad he wanted to fight me. And he was like trying to throw the ball and shit. And like he was saying he had to go to work. And I was like calling him a fucking manager. I have the video of it. I was like, "You're a fucking manager. You're a fucking manager." And he was like walking out the gym. I was like, "You fucking Safeway bitch. Go to fucking work or some shit." Because we was just chilling.
You remember
like,
when we hooped against the Amazon Prime?
Give my refund check, huh?
You remember when we hooped against the Amazon Prime worker?
Oh, man, pull up to the fucking court. We're in the Amazon Prime.
That's literally my Amazon Prime guy.
At
least it was. I really haven't seen him in a minute. It was. It literally was. I literally kind of recognized him when he first pulled up. I just did not think he was like. It was just kind of crazy seeing how athletic he was because that was my Amazon Prime guy and he was literally kind of like dunking and shit.
Wasn't he like the dreadhead guy kind of?
No, he had like he had the do-rag on and he was just hella bouncy and athletic.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. No, he didn't. No, he did not have dreads.
Like
I kind of beat with that guy
one
day.
Kinda.
I think I might have beat with that guy one day.
Yeah.
Might have.
He was talking to me.
He was kind of tall, right? He kind of had like a handle to him.
6'. Like he was like the pure athlete build.
Yeah. The kind of slasher. I hate a slasher.
That just jumped hella.
If I see like a slasher at the actual, like when we're playing an actual game, like at an actual court, like I'll be like, bro, you fucking trash. If I lose to a slasher in an actual game, I don't take it to the heart too much.
Yeah.
But if somebody's pulling in my face, I'll get mad. Like if you're just too big, athletic, and you like Westbrook and like just do too much, I'm
the opposite. I would rather somebody pull it in my face than take me to the hole.
Nah.
I don't like letting anybody take me to the cup. Like I'll give it to you if you hit a 3 and I really didn't leave you space and you just hit it, like, all right, what am I going to do? But if you take me to the cup, like you're challenging my manhood.
See, that's where we're different cuz I've never been. I'm just now doing the push-ups, getting the upper body. My upper body was never really like that. So if I play defense, I just have to catch you with my hands up. Maybe catch you on the jump and block you. But, like, if you got me to the paint like that, like, I'm hands up. I'm not going to do too much. So it's like, if you make it, I'm
that's
not
also
tripping.
just because you're taller than me. You could get away with that.
Yeah, I'll
like,
just beat you with my
I can't
feet.
really be a hands-up defender. I got to keep somebody outside.
Like, the more I lose weight, the more I play kind of like a 3. Like, I always kind of been like a 4 or 5. But the more I lose weight, I get a little faster. I play more like a 3. And, like, my feet work just gets better. That's really it. Like, this is way better. It's way easier. Like, I don't really even play defense with my hands anymore. Like, I forget to even put my hands up nowadays. So I get my ass busted alone too much. I don't put my hand up.
You remember that one time when I was hand checking the guy and he tried to fight me?
No, what was this?
He was short with dreads It was literally the one that they were. No, I'm not even about to say it. But
That's
short with
it.
dreads.
What was it?
It was literally the one the other time that I wasn't there. He literally brought the gun.
Oh, the guy who brought the gun who was trying to clear the
Like
yeah.
short with dreads.
Maybe I wasn't there when he was trying to bring the gun up. But I remember there was one dude who was like, "Yo, I'm finna
It
bring
might
the
have
gun
been.
to
It
the
honestly
court."
might have been when I was there and he left. But apparently, he whipped out a. But yeah, he was getting mad because I was hand checking him hella. Like he was just stopping him.
I got a few gun threats at Aloni. The last time I was at Aloni, I got a gun threat. Like I guess like I just be in the paint like if I'm rebounding and I get a rebound, I do like you know how Carmelo Anthony would be like, "You sorry ass bitch" every time we grab a rebound. I'd be doing that shit. I took that shit from
Give me
Melo.
that shit.
Give me that shit. You weak bitch. Like I'd be doing that shit every time I get the rebound and shit now. Like I don't know, it's just being funny. And if people actually get mad, like if you even like I won't call you a bitch until you
Nah, I
call
would
me a
literally
bitch
get
first.
mad if the way that you talk to people, I would get mad.
Yeah.
You can't expect people not to get mad at the shit you really say.
But the thing is, like, if you listen, I have barriers. I won't call you a bitch until you call me a bitch first. I'll just say you're
you will.
trash.
You literally will. You will call somebody a
No,
bitch.
I will say you're trash. But then once they're like you bitch, like they'll be like you fucking faggot or some shit like that. Then I'll have to up it to the next level. It'll always start as a you're trash. He's sorry. He's dog shit. Like I'll start waving you off.
You actually might be right.
I'll always be like you're dog
You
shit.
do
I'll
kind
wave
of.
him
You
off.
started off. You definitely started off on
I'll
a
start
little,
it off tame, but it'll be even more
it's
aggressive.
a little bit more PG than where it goes.
I'll start
It
off
honestly is
goofy.
PG, and
It'll be
it'll
PG.
slowly escalate
Like,
up to past R by the end of the game.
for surely. And I feel like I don't know why, but I feel like the more hyped up I get, the less my teammates trust me. Like
Yeah,
I never got that though.
but it's literally because like you've played with somebody who's literally like battling with the person, whoever's defending them, and it literally just becomes ISO 1-on-1. Because you're
Yeah,
both just trying to
yeah.
bust each other's like ass, like trying to
Yeah.
get back at each other, and nobody's trying to just watch these two fucking
But
screaming at each other and throwing up God knows what.
but the thing is, it's never been like that with me though. I'll engage you and still just
Yeah,
play
because
like
you
5 on
actually
5. I
will
don't
get
care.
the assist and keep talking. Like,
I don't care. Like I like the thing is I'm just talking just to talk. I'm talking just to throw you off your game. Like I know like the person who I'm talking to is probably better than me. So like if I just like call him trash and he's like second guessing every jumper, now he's calling me a bitch. I mean now we kind of won. But the problem comes and it's like even when I'm hooping with you guys, it's like or especially T. Austin Kobe. T. Austin Kobe will hear me talking shit and just think we gotta ice this guy out the game. Kobe will be like, just calm down, man. Like he loves it. Kobe loves to calm down.
Yeah, Terrence does not like to feed into that shit.
At all.
But Kobe's the exact same way. Kobe will get if
You would
Kobe
think
thinks
he
he has a
wouldn't.
green light, I will see Kobe pull from 45 and fluke bank it in and then pull the next 3 shots.
I don't know how he makes that shit. The fluke bank, like the little like knock it off the ass 3, like
After like dribble spamming, like he loses the handle somehow, but somehow it kind of works to his advantage and he kind of picks it back up. Yeah.
You ever feel like a new player every time you pick up the ball? I feel like that's kind of where I'm at. Like I don't hoop enough to where it's like every time I pick up the ball, I get a new skill set. That's kind of weird.
Kinda like. Yeah, since I haven't been hooping that much recently, I guess it's like, what is my game gonna be today? Like, am I gonna be a shooter or a slasher? Because I don't really know what I got going right now.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get like when you don't hoop every day.
You gotta have the ball in your hand a lot.
You have to feel
really
for
know.
it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I get a weird feel for it.
I'm the type
like,
that I like the more I'm touching the ball, the longer the ball's in my hand, the better my touch gets. Like
it's the opposite for me on layups. But on threes, the more I shoot, I'm a volume shooter for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to take me like 30 shots. Like if I don't get 30 shots up before we play the game, it's going to take me like a combined 30 shots to start hitting. Consistent. Cuz I'll hit every shot or every other shot if you give me
my shot is either there or it's not there from the jump.
My shit, I don't know. Sometimes my
like
shit
if those
there.
first couple of misses like look good, like those misses that look good,
Yeah.
then like it's gonna be a good day.
If I get three threes on the outdoor court, I'll make one. I can confirm that. I'll be a 1 for 3 guy faithfully. Get you a few layups, talk a little shit, get back on D faithfully. I can do that.
It really depends on the day for me. It really, yeah.
I'm the same guy whenever the weather. If I'm talking shit, the game doesn't really matter. The game just kind of has to come to me.
I'm streaky.
Cause you never know how it is when you shit talk a guy, how they're gonna defend you. Sometimes when you shit talk a guy, they want to get all up in you. Then shit just opens up. Or if you're fast, like if I'm feeling fast enough, I'll just like my favorite move is when I have the basketball and somebody's really pressing up on me. I'll literally just drop the ball behind their back, just take a step around them and just drop to the basket.
You're not the fucking professor.
That's not some professor shit. You
never
just
done
drop
some
it behind
you
them.
never done some
If somebody's
professor
up
shit
on
like
your
that.
chest like this, you could just like triple thread it,
You
like
never-
drop
you
it
never
right
bounce it
there
off
and
their
run around right quick.
You never bounce it off their forehead when you're dribbling up the court.
It's happened to me before though.
No,
In an AAU game.
they bounce it off your head.
Yeah, in an AAU game. I've never been that pissed in my life. I think
What'd you do? You damn near would just have to foul.
Jack.
I'm being honest. If somebody did that to me, I'm fouling.
Nah, Jack, that whole tournament was a circus. Like, my dad got into it with the ref. Like, the ref was screwing us. Like, I literally got fat. Like, literally, one time, like, some kid who was, like, as fat as, like, Coach Bus. You remember Coach Icebox? Coach, he was as fat as Coach Icebox. Like, fouled me, like, mid-air, took me out the air, didn't call a foul. My dad is, like, saying he's dog shit. He literally puts 100 on the ref's table talking about play me one-on-one after the game. And, like
Unk.
And, like, when the kid did that shit, when the kid dropped the ball off my fucking head, like, when he did that shit, I didn't know what to do. Like,
you got a foul.
I was playing a really good game. It was a close game. We won.
I would take.
That was just some really disrespectful shit.
And probably throw it at him.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what had happened.
You froze?
I mean, he didn't score. He had just done it and kept dribbling. Like, I guess he didn't even plan it out either.
Like, he thought he was Julian fucking Newman or something?
Yeah, some Newman shit. Like, and it was weird. Like, it was because it was weird positioning, too. We were on the wing. It was not top of the key. It was like we were on the wing, and he drives it off my head. And, like, he didn't do nothing with it. He kind of just passed it to the corner. But I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was like middle school AAU, maybe 9th, 10th grade.
Bounced it off your head.
Yeah, it was weird, bro. This might have been when Brandon was on the team because me and B played on the same team at one point.
No way.
Like 7th grade AAU, B joined the team like 2 weeks in.
What was B's game?
B? Not B? Bro,
interior scorer, or was he a shooter?
Honestly, like B was kind of like I'll say this. Our 7th grade AAU team was kind of like it. If our 7th grade AAU team was like the Clippers, B was kind of like a Nick Batum, kind of like a do-it-all kind of guy. Like, this is how our team
like you
was
could trust
broke.
him to take the jumper, but also take it in.
Yeah, he was a starting 5. Let me break down like the starting 5's numbers on like the 7th grade AAU season, because B was a starter. Like, it was 2 main guys, me and my boy Richard. We never played with Richard again, but Richard was probably giving you like 16 and 8. Maybe I would give you like 17 and 5. I'm not grabbing too many rebounds. B would be in there at like the 3 or the 4, depending if I was playing center. B will give you like probably like 5, 8, and 3. He'll give you like 8 rebounds, 3 assists. He'll give you like 5, 6, 7 points. Yeah. B was a hustler. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is real high top fade B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kwame was on there. Kwame was a fucking sniper back in the day, bro.
I know Kwame's stats were probably 30 and 10 and 12.
Bro, Kwame is a walking triple double. I'm capped, but Kwame would give you 10. Kwame would give you a cool 10. He'd come in there and pop some threes.
I believe it.
Like, and there was some of the head boys guys that were on the team. They were fun. It was a funny ass year. It was like all my friends mixed with like the head boys team. It was just a good year. Great AAU year.
I never played at AAU.
But y'all had like CYO. CYO seems like a whole experience.
You didn't have school hoops.
We did.
Because CYO, literally like the good CYO teams were basically like the starting 5s were all AAU guys, basically.
But I feel like CYO only really culminated into what it did because people went to Odell. So now y'all actually had reasonable stories to tell. Like, if people didn't go to Odell, I feel like CYO would kind of be...
No, it was a good league for sure. It was good. I mean, there was a variation though. Like there was like shitty teams and there was like some hella good teams.
No,
So like,
but the point I'm making is like I can never talk about my middle school basketball team with people that weren't on the team. But like
oh
you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
were
yeah.
in a league with
Like
people.
we were all together.
Yeah, everybody at O'Dowd. There's
We
like
literally had an
multiple
O'Dowd
different
tournament.
like CYO like
We had an O'Dowd
factions.
tournament at O'Dowd,
Yeah, I remember that. I
eighth grade
worked
year.
that. Like
Oh, you saw me hooping then.
or no, not y'all, not
Oh, but
y'all's
you
year.
worked like
But
the
like
yeah
Lou
other.
would make us come in on the
Yeah.
weekends and like do a little slave labor for the team.
Yeah, we were literally in that. Yeah.
That shit was fun. I'm not like it wasn't fun. Like I was in there doing scoreboard and shit, but it was chill for like a weekend activity. Better than running like Malcolm running
Like
suicides.
it's honestly some decent hoop for what it is.
Yeah.
Like and there always is some good players, like some rising stars. Like
Eighth grade will throw you off guard. The eighth graders I be working with, like they kind of move. Like some of them kind of you can tell. Like some of like you get a real athletic eighth grader, they can beat out
yeah,
a sophomore. They
like
can
a
beat out a sophomore.
yeah,
Maybe not a weightlifting junior, but a real solid eighth grader could fuck with a sophomore or freshman, big time.
yeah.
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 Would
I mean,
you ever ate a frog?
I have. I forget when, but I have. I ate frog legs before.
Really, I haven't. I was asking.
I don't remember
Heard it
when.
tastes like chicken.
It just like tastes like I don't even remember when, but I've ate frog legs before.
Or past memory.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I
just remember. I literally just remember cooking them up. That's not and like
I've eaten
seeing
them on a cruise.
I either the places that I'm thinking about where I could have eaten it at was Wyatt's boat. Like we might have just caught a frog and cooked it up, but I don't really know.
That's wild.
Or with my cousins, because my cousins are kind of on the same type of stuff. Or maybe when I was on that trip in Montana.
Well, how was the trip to Montana? Tell me about it.
It was cool.
What'd you go to Montana for? These people don't know what you fucking went there for.
It was a school trip my freshman year. We just took a trip to Montana. And like the main thing we were doing on the trip was some stuff with wolves. I forgot exactly what the main like cuz I had to be kind of like a little bit
Focus.
like focus related where we had to do like a little research or something, but it was mainly focused on wolves. So we got to see like wolves and stuff. That was cool. We saw a grizzly bear. I remember saw a honey badger. It was
like what'd you see them doing? Like you see them like doing any task, or there was
the
kind of like
wolves
milling
were
around?
howling like they were
Like
howling.
any of them, like honey bear.
The honey badger was just like running around, like going in and out of his hole.
It's kind of milling around.
Oh, we did see like salmon spawning. You ever seen salmon spawn?
No,
Where they go up, where they go
upstream.
They go upstream. It was crazy because they were like, it was literally like, I mean, I don't. It seemed like hundreds of like there was like it literally looked like the whole like upstream was just salmon, and they were like, we were just like slapping them with our hands, like you could just reach in and like they're literally just jumping upstream. Like I could have went in and probably grabbed like a handful of salmon and just like pulled them out, or if I had like a net or something, I could have just like abused it. But yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Where'd y'all see the grizzly bear?
The grizzly. So when we were looking, we were watching the wolves through a telescope. With
Tell me the grizzly bear and then wolves.
Like a park ranger, right? And we're waiting. The wolves had like they were howling for a minute, and then they all like cut. Like apparently,
y'all at like the park center. Like
there was this park ranger who's like hella famous there. He watches the wolves every day. Like he's done it for like 40 years, 50 years. Like he knows. He can
tell you where they are.
Like he could look at the wolf. He knows the name. Like they have them all named and stuff. He knows, and he knows their like backstory, like their siblings, all that stuff. So we were watching the wolves. They were howling for a minute. Or actually, I think we saw the grizzly bear before we were at the spot, like waiting for the wolves. We knew where the den was, right? Telescopes focused on there.
Oh, like we're busted a hike. Y'all busted a hike. Y'all were at a spot.
Yeah,
he told you where to go. He knows where to go.
Like he was with us. He had the telescope out. He's like, yeah, like that's where the den is. We're gonna keep it on there. But while we were kind of waiting for it, because they weren't out of the dens. While we were waiting for them, we're just kind of like he's letting us kind of play around with the telescope, and it's like the opposite side of where we were looking for the wolves. We were like playing with the telescope when we see a grizzly bear like hella far up on a mountain, because this was like one of those like huge telescopes, like you could see,
Yeah, like anything.
you could see hella far. So we see just like this bear walking through a field up on like a mountain, and it was a grizzly bear. And then the wolves came out and they were howling. Yeah, that it was cool. It was cool. I was having the wolf is my favorite animal. So
Seen the other wild shit?
I'm trying to remember on that trip, cause I know I did. I'm just probably not. It was hella long ago. Mm, in terms of
Like just wild shit in general, not even Montana.
Oh, like with animals?
Animals, humans.
Yeah, I've seen some wild shit. I mean, it's hard to just when the question is that broad.
When the question is brought up, it's always
hard.
hard to
It's
figure
hard to
out
think
an
about it
answer.
when it's just like have you? But like yeah, I'm trying to think of the most wild shit I've seen. I remember when I was really young. I was driving with my mom and a deer like jumped. You know how they jump across the street, jumped over like our front hood while we were driving. That was
Oh
pretty
shit!
wild. Yeah. I seen a couple bears pretty close up. I
Where
seen
at?
Yellowstone again, but this time it was just with my family. Like just we were just driving and they were just like right on the side of the road.
Gotta go to Yellowstone.
I seen a moose and like is the baby moose called a calf? I don't really know. A moose and her calf like crossing a river, hella close to me. Um, this is actually pretty crazy. When I was young, like probably 3 4 years old, we used to go to this like family camp up in I don't know, just somewhere in Northern California, and I caught a rattlesnake,
You caught
a
one?
baby rattlesnake. Yeah, when I was hella young.
How'd you catch it? Those are the
Like
most dangerous.
yeah, those are the most dangerous. I remember, like I was just looking at, cause for some reason I used to be like I used to just love snakes for some reason. Like I would literally look for like we would go on like trips somewhere like that, and I would literally just spend my day looking for a snake for some
I don't
reason.
know how to find snakes. How
When
do you
I would go
find
to
a
when I would
snake?
go to talk, there was this place called Gray Eagle that we used to go to. I would find like snake, like I could probably find 5 snakes in a
How do you
day.
find them? Like flip rocks, like dig holes and
Yeah,
shit.
like I don't like I just knew where to look. Also, there was just hella snakes around where we used to go,
Okay.
but like so like if you just honestly like you would just see a snake. But like the rattlesnake, those other snakes were just like some gopher, like just some regular snakes. The rattlesnake, it was just in a bush, and I was just looking for it, and it was at night too. Yeah, and it was damn near a scene, but I don't remember it too well because I was 3. But I had one of those little lights you put on your forehead. I had one of
But
those. I had
yeah,
one of those on, and I saw it with those, and then everybody started freaking out and screaming. And, like right next to the snake, like
you
yeah.
picked it up.
No, I didn't touch it.
The only rattlesnake encounter I had. I was probably pretty young too. I was just like hiking around, like, cause when I was young, I used to just hike around in like the canyon behind my house, like whenever,
This
like,
house?
yeah, like there's like a big canyon area, like hiking
Yeah.
trail and shit back there. And like when I was around like 8, like the ages were like 7 to 10, it kind of like busted open because like people would stay over and we'd like the thing to do was like you go to Justin's house, you hike in the forest behind it,
Yeah.
and I just kind of started going on my own. So like one day I was like going way off the trail and I ended up at like some like housing, like when they're building houses, they got the little like framework.
Yeah.
Like I just walked into a random framework and then like it was like a closed off room too, because there was like walls and the ceiling and everything. It was literally just a
Yeah.
rattlesnake in the middle of the room. I just seen that shit, heard the shaking, just ran out that bitch,
Like it was
sprinted.
rattling at you?
It was rattling at me. I was like, I'm out.
Did it
This
chase
bitch.
you?
I sprint. I didn't look back. I thought I was gonna get bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
just,
I never had anything like that.
I was by
I don't know if
myself.
I've ever felt in danger by like an animal.
Me neither. I've never felt in danger.
I mean, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Maybe my dog. I mean, I was a young kid. I just seen it, heard it. I was like, fuck this. Because I'd be around coyotes every day. I just look at them shits like dogs. Like when I run around and shit.
Yeah, I saw a mountain lion once.
Really? Where?
You know the Dunsmuir house?
Yeah, that's like right down the fucking block.
Yeah, it was at the Dunsmuir house. I saw a mountain lion there.
What do you mean? It was just like walking around in
It
the
was
parking
like,
lot?
have you actually been on like the Have you been on like the property?
Isn't it just like parking lots and shit?
I mean, like the actual house. It's like a big ass property with like a mansion in the middle, and then there's kind of like a hill on the backside.
Yeah, it was like on the
It
hill.
was my little brother used to have like this annual like violin concert, damn near like just outside the mansion. It was just like an event. Like I don't think anybody uses the property, so it's more of just event space at that point. And a mountain lion came down from the hill, and there's this one dad who had like a camera, and he gets up hella close to it, and we're like everybody's watching like, and we were like,
How
what is
close
like?
was it to y'all? Like within an estimation of feet.
It was far like, it wasn't like close to where I was scared. Like it was like, I would say, 400 feet, 300 feet.
Okay, it's like a good.
So
Distance
like
away.
you're far enough away to feel safe, but like it's close enough to be like, damn, there's a mountain lion
There's a
right
mountain
there.
lion. It's in the building.
Yeah, like. But this one dude gets like super close to it trying to get a picture, and we were like, I just remember everybody was getting hella mad at him. Like,
I've been fiending to fucking see a mountain lion. Oh my god, I'm gaining up too much. I've been fiending to see a fucking mountain lion. Like every
yeah.
time I hike, like coyotes are kind of cool. I feel like I'm getting closer to them.
Yeah, I saw a fox before, a coyote.
I've seen some foxes.
I like
Foxes
a
are
fox.
rare,
I like
though.
a fox. I don't know why all these stories are in Wyoming or like Yellowstone or Montana.
It's fucking
But
Yellowstone.
I
Of
saw a
course, this
fox
is
out there.
like untamed. Of course, there's gonna be foxes that come out.
Yeah,
They don't see humans like that. Let's be chilling.
yeah.
Where'd you see it? What was the fox doing?
I was at a hotel, but it was like, one of those it was a lodge. I'm not even gonna call it a hotel. It was like a
No.
lodge, like, and it was
Like
the
kinda
Grand,
like
the Grand Tetons.
what?
It's kind of like Yellowstone's little younger brother national park.
No.
It's basically like a big ass mountain range. That's a national park. It's
They got goats there.
it's in Wyoming, but it's you know Kanye's album.
Yeah. Why?
That's the Grand Tetons in the background.
Oh,
I'm pretty
okay.
sure. I'm
Okay,
not
so
100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
So like
Kanye lives over there.
I've kind
You're
of
by
seen
Kanye's house.
that spot.
You probably seen Kanye's house.
Not his
But you
house,
didn't
but I
know.
kind of seen the spot that he took the pictures
picture
from.
of
Like
the
I've
album
seen
cover?
like kind of that angle of the Grand Tetons,
Few
and
times.
it was honestly like there where I saw the fox.
You were probably there before Kanye.
I was, yeah. This was I was hella young. Like,
So what was the fox doing? Like you're a freshman in high school.
he was just like creeping up.
creeping around.
He was just creeping around, kind of by the lodge, and we just saw him.
Foxes be
He just
creeping,
kinda,
bro.
I just remember we kind of stared at each other, and then he just like sprinted away. But
They're
like
sly.
there was
bro.
like some eye contact for a minute. Like
yeah, they love eye contact.
yeah, and then
Them
they just
dog
booked
type
it.
animals, they'll look at you for a second,
Like
and they'll go away.
yeah,
Like today, I was just running. I just turned to the left. I seen 3 deers. They all looked at me. I looked at them, and it's kind of kept it pushing.
yeah. That's what I try to do too.
Like wildest shit I probably seen recently was probably I was just in my kitchen making eggs one morning, and I finished making my eggs. I sit down, I got my eggs and my bacon. I look to the right, so we got a canyon view. Like instead of having a city view, like we were on the other side of the street, we'd have a whole fucking skyline.
Yeah,
But instead, we just got the shitty ass canyon view. But I looked out one day, it was like 2 coyotes like ganging up on a deer, like chasing a deer, and the deer looked like broke the fucking coyotes like ankles. That shit like fell over, like slid halfway down the canyon, and the deer like escaped. It was like anyone in the neighborhood could have seen this, but I was just
Like, you
looking out
just
the
happened to
window and
see
just
it?
watching it go down. It's kind of funny.
Yeah,
Me and my
that's
dog
crazy.
tried to kill a turkey one day. I was walking with my dog, probably junior, senior year. I was just trying to get out more, like walk the dog, because when my parents had divorced, me and my mom were living in San Leandro, and we didn't have a backyard, like at the condo, so I always got in the habit of walking my
This
dog.
is the condo by like Popeyes. Kind
Yeah, by Popeyes.
Yeah.
So I just got in the habit of walking the dog every day. So when I got back, I'd still be walking the dog every day. And that's kind of how I started slimming up. I was just walking the dog one day, and it was like turkeys, like mad turkeys were in the neighborhood, like for weeks, just there. We just seen a lone turkey,
Yeah.
and I was off leashing my dog for some reason. Like he got his balls cut off. I don't know what set him off. He just got set off to the turkey, started chasing it, got a good bite at him. and we were chasing him for like a good 5-10 minutes.
Like you were encouraging this, like
I was
you kind of
encouraging it,
wanted
bro.
to
I
see
was
him take it
throwing
down.
fucking rocks at the turkey, bro. I was throwing rocks behind him and sticks
Oh,
and
you're
shit,
bad.
chasing the fucking turkey. And literally, like, it was like a Lion King moment. Like, you know, in Lion King when like Simba's in the
You
thorns.
guys didn't get it though.
Nah, you
You
know,
let it get away.
no, this is what happened. Like, you know how when Simba's in the thorns and the hyenas are chasing him,
Yeah.
and they're like trying to bite at him through the
Yeah,
thorns, and he like
yeah.
barely
There
slips
was
through.
no thorn bush.
That, but it was like the tree. It was like tree roots. It
was
was big ass tree roots in the middle, and like we couldn't get over it. And the turkey, like kind of like, you know, how turkeys could fake fly, like kind of
Yeah,
flapped
just
up
kinda
a little
like-
bit just so it can get over it.
Yeah.
And it escaped us.
I
I was
literally,
I was trying to eat some turkey.
I would literally for first shroom trip this weekend.
Let's do it.
No, I did it.
You did?
Yeah.
When? With who?
Like, okay, this was I'm not trying to expose
You don't gotta say anyone's names.
my buddy who I did it with, just because
Do I know him?
for like athletic reasons though, you know, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. But we were supposed to go to Neek's house in SF.
Mm-hmm.
And then Neek gets caught up with some shit. He's seen somebody. So we had linked thinking that we're about to go out there.
Yeah,
But then we had to kill time. And I literally told him that the plan that was happening was gonna be me, you, Jew, maybe Yid. We're about to go to Marin and Triumph.
we gotta do Marin.
Yeah. But yeah, we ended up doing it. That shit was hella fun. But the only reason why I'm saying that is because there was one part where we literally saw a turkey at a gas station just pecking at the ground, and it was just thank God I took a picture, because it was one of those moments where it's like, am I really seeing this? Because it was in the middle of like, it was just somewhere you wouldn't expect to see a turkey.
How many shrooms were you on? Like how many grams?
I was on
you
2
think?
grams.
2 grams. That's like a pretty moderate trip. You seen some visuals. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was hella fun. Like, yeah, like
Had some pretty. How was the back half? How was your thinking half? How was your back half?
I just felt like it literally just made me like, it took away all my insecurities.
Yeah.
Like I literally just, in the moment, I felt like I could literally talk to anybody, like say
Facts.
anything I want to
Confidence
anybody.
booster.
Like it was confidence to the roof. It felt like how you're like supposed to be, you know,
Pretty much.
like it took away. Yeah, and when I was talking to this is damn near what happened. It's kind of funny. The whole, like, we didn't really have an activity to do, so we just kind of set off driving. And at first, we're looking for something to eat, because I'm like, I don't know if I'm trying to be
Both
on
y'all
an
are on
empty
shrooms,
stomach.
driving around.
We drove around for 6. My bad.
Oh, that's cool.
We drove around for probably 6 hours. The whole time I'm literally talking, cracking jokes. Like, literally anything that popped into my mind came out of my mouth. But it was just, for some reason, it was just all hella funny. And we just drove around for hella long. But the whole like premise of the whole day was we were trying to find a spot to pee. 'Cause like 30 minutes in, we were like I was like, I gotta piss, and he was like, I gotta piss too. So we started going everywhere. We start out in my neighborhood. We seep into Oakland a little bit.
Y'all took the shrooms at your house? Like, where how'd this
We took them at
Marina?
you know the little park around from my house? That's where we first ate them.
Oh yeah, where we played basketball at one time.
You know the little grassy field literally around the corner from my house? It's like a little grassy spot.
Nah, but continue.
Like, it's literally right around the corner from my house. But that's where we started. We went down, we got Gordo's. That's when it first started kicking in, probably
Like, as you eating
30 minutes in. Like, right when I was ordering Gordo's is when it first started kicking in. And yeah, then we seep into Oakland. We're looking for a spot to pee. And then we end up going like all around Berkeley, headed into Albany, go to Emeryville. Like, we end up the last place we end up is the
White's house,
the marina. And that's where we get out. And this is probably like 6 hours in, and like the whole time just been cracking jokes. We finally found a spot to pee in Albany somewhere. Like I was behind this little place. There was like hella little dog bowls. But yeah, it was just hella fun. Like, I damn near liked it more than smoking. I like the
feel
high
that way
more than
too.
smoking.
Cause it's like smoking weed times like 1,000. Like
It's just
like a
like
way better weed high to me.
because depending on the situation,
Like if you
I
got the
get like
time for
depending
it,
on the
it's better.
situation and who I'm around, smoking will increase my like social anxiety and make me like a little bit paranoid.
Mm.
Sometimes, like it's not all the time, but it's sometimes. That's why I don't like smoking at parties. Like um so yeah, it was good, but at the same time, I've only done it once. And I know if you do it hella times, like you're bound to have probably a bad trip here or there. You ever had a bad trip?
And I've done probably shrooms probably 4 or 5 times and probably acid about the same amount. And every time, like I feel like I'm about to have a quote unquote like bad trip. Like if a few like weird things happen to me in a row, cause like cause like you're on like a weird like emotional state. Like how shit can like easily like interest you and disinterest you and easily like pull you in and pull
Yeah,
you
like my
in.
mind was bouncing
Like
around. It
I've
was
seen like
bouncing around.
the first time I did acid, I was watching my homie kind of have a bad trip and I watched him turn it around. But
Yeah.
like when I seen him break down and shit, I was like, nah, I can't do that.
The thing is though, mine was literally all good. Like the
All
whole
great.
like start
I've
to
never had a bad
finish,
trip.
it was
Ever.
like it was all great. Like
I've had some funny moments. Like the first time I was on acid, I just turned the lights off and I couldn't. It was just I was seeing shit.
yeah, the whole time was literally just hilarious. Like I couldn't stop laughing. It was to the point where like when your face muscles start hurting
Yeah.
because you've been smiling too much. Like it was
It was
that.
one
Like,
of
it
those.
was one of those. Like we were just having too much fun, literally just driving around.
But it was like that the first time I did it. Except like I yacked in the middle of the mall.
Damn.
The first time I did shrooms, I
Yeah, my stomach started hurting halfway through,
Yeah.
and so did the guy I was with. But yeah, that's like regular.
No, it's regular. Like you're gonna have a sensation. I
Like
haven't
there's
done
a
shrooms
stomach
in a
ache
while. I
phase.
haven't
There's
done
a little
shrooms
bit
in a
of a
while. It's like you feel like you got to shit, but you can't.
yeah. Was it
Yeah.
like was it probably like an hour after you took them, like kind of early state?
I know
Yeah.
it's like that on acid for sure, but on shrooms, I don't know if it's like that, but on acid, like it's a thing where it's like you feel like you got to shit, but you can't.
I didn't have to shit, but my stomach just hurt a little bit.
Yeah, my stomach does be hurting on the shrooms. Like I gotta. Yeah. Sometimes I'll take. The last time I did shrooms, I had to pop an ibuprofen. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I did the last shroom cast, I had to pop an ibuprofen. I did a small ass dose, probably only like. Cause I just did I had like 3 leftover shroom pills from Jew. I'm about to cop mad shroom pills off Kalen if you want to throw in. Cause Kalen's
I still have
he's like mad. I'm just gonna cop
I
off
have like a
him.
little bit under a gram left. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it, cause I was figuring I was just gonna take it when I was hella bored one time.
Have a little low dose.
Have like a little like yeah, but yeah, I don't really know yet.
I'm about to cop mad shrooms off Kalen. He has like mad capsules.
Yeah, we copped off so we copped off a driver, and it
For
was
the people listening to the podcast, my homie Caleb lives in Poland. He ships the shrooms over.
he lives in Poland now.
Nah, I'm just saying it for the podcast so they don't know I'm actually talking about Caleb. If the feds are listening.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Caleb from Poland, bro. He's Norwegian.
I was about to say.
He just moved over there. I don't know. I just be talking. I just didn't even realize I incriminated him. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm just talking.
I'm trying to keep it anonymous over here.
Yeah. I think I should probably censor it out. I feel like it'd be funny for the people to listen and hear a few bleeps. Yeah, they can hear
if
some
they hear
bleeps.
the bleeps and they hear me say bleep lives in Poland, like they might
Yeah,
be
no,
like,
that'll
they
be
might
good.
be
I'll
like,
put
what
the
the
bleeps
fuck?
in.
Like,
All right, I'll put the bleeps in.
Yeah.
It's lit. I don't know. I keep it. I like to keep it.
But like, not to be corny, I would always hear. Only drug I ever done smoked. So, like, not to be corny, but I would always hear people say like, "Oh, like, I like." You have to do shrooms at least once, like everybody's got to do it at least once.
Yeah,
like,
it sounded
you know how
corny to me,
everybody
too.
says that, like
Some cornball shit.
But like after doing it, like I see
You
where they're
got to
coming
do it
from. Like
once.
you do
Yeah.
damn near gotta do it once, like because I just feel like you do see a better version of yourself
Pretty much.
that you just would have never seen if you don't do it. So
Like I feel like The only
As weird as it sounds, because I was literally, for anybody listening, I was a non-believer. I was like, dude, literally shut the fuck up. To whoever was saying that, I was like, come on,
you've always been an
I was always
unreasonable
assuming this
skeptic.
was the kid with like the rainbow posters on their wall, like a Nirvana poster on the wall, like do shrooms, like you're gonna be, I wasn't a believer, but you know, I would say just try it once. And even if you're not somebody who's really into drugs, it's not really like
Not even a
it's
drug.
not really like a drug.
I wouldn't consider it a drug.
I would, yeah.
Cause it's not. Shit, nothing really feels unnatural about it. Like if you take it.
If anything, it feels more natural. Like,
yeah, I feel way too normal.
but yeah, I would recommend it.
Oh, fuck, man. I'm tired.
I'm tired too.
Fuck it. Do you think Jesus actually existed? Or is it propaganda?
I mean, they found his skull.
They actually found Jesus Christ's skull? What do you mean they found his skull?
Yeah, like it's proven that he lived. They got his skull.
What do you mean they found his skull? Like, how do they know it's him now? Like, there's like
Like,
holy shit on it? Like,
no, like they just found Jesus Christ's skull. Like they just
like hung on the cross.
I don't really know how they proved that it's his. Maybe they like because
Pulled it out
he
their
has
ass.
like he has family members. Maybe they were able to trace the DNA. I don't know, but they did apparently find Jesus Christ's skull. I'm pretty sure. So like I'll Google it really quick, but so like. What do you think after hearing that? Like, because you were about to say
Because
something.
I'm a fucking evolution skeptic. I don't even believe in evolution. Truthfully, I think we're just here. Like, it just is what it is. I don't really think too far back or too far ahead. It just is what it is for me. Like, I'm just on the planet. This is how I just assume people got here. I couldn't. Like, I'd have to die and see the whole history of the Earth to confirm that we were actually, like, monkeys at one point. I don't want to believe I was an ape. I feel like it's kind of weird.
So how do you think it started?
Just like some Adam and Eve shit. I don't know. Break the
So
rib.
you're Catholic? I thought you were anti-religion.
I'm not anti. I'm pro.
Or not anti-religion, but like you just weren't religious.
I'm religious. I just don't have a tie to any one religion.
So which ones you kind of like tap into?
I believe they're all real. Like everybody got their own reality.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. Like I'm like
They're
I don't
the
knock
same.
I don't knock anybody for like following a different religion.
No, if you read
and they're all interesting. They're honestly
all the same.
Yeah.
All the same, all interesting.
They're not all the same. They're all the same, but they have similarities.
But like Judaism and Islam and Christianity is all the fucking same. Like those three,
it's all the same family.
The Trinity,
it's all the same. It's all the same kind of family. Yeah.
Same story, because like Moses met Muhammad and shit. Like they were on Sinai together. I don't know. Like they might have fucked bitches together. You never know. Like I feel like
Moses did.
I feel like if you existed back around Bible time, there was for surely some crossover episodes. Like, do you feel me? Like Muhammad for surely heard about Christ on some shit. Like shit was probably going around.
Like if you're both like damn near the two talks of the fucking world, like you're bound to. It's like a little LeBron MJ. Like you know you're just trying to fucking. I don't know, one up each other. Who can get the most followers?
Do you think Christ is on like a different level than like Socrates or some shit? Like the Greek guys, like, cause I feel like the Greek guys are like a step below like the Middle East guys, like the Jewish guys, the Muslim guys, like Muhammad and them. I feel
in
like
terms
like
of like fame.
Yeah, in terms of like clout. Do you feel like Socrates is like the Plato and them, like that group is up there with Muhammad? I'm not gonna say Jesus Christ. That's the biggest name on the planet. But Muhammad, do you feel like they clouded at the same level as Muhammad?
Big. No, Muhammad is.
No, Muhammad might just be as big as Christ.
He might be as big as Jesus. It's just that Jesus is bigger over here, so we might think that. But
who would you compare them to? Because they're definitely a level below both of them. Who would you?
You talking about the Greek philosophers?
How would you compare that group to? Like who's at that level? Probably like the Pope, maybe. Nah,
are you talking about all-time fame or fame in the moment?
All-time and like
because all-time fame is compounding. Because the more people that are born, the more famous you're gonna get. Because
the more people die too, though.
But that's still a person who knew about you.
But I don't
Like,
count
think
that.
about that. You could say George Washington is like really famous, but he's like what? Probably 140. I don't really know
I'm
how.
saying I bet
150
kids
years.
today don't know anything about George Washington.
You,
I doubt they're teaching shit like that in school anymore. George fucking Washington.
how many years ago was fucking George Washington? Let's see, the 1776,
400 years ago.
250.
Oh shit!
I really
I'm
don't know.
tweaking. I'm
Or I don't really
tweaking.
don't know. But the point is, like, somebody who's more recent, like George Washington, only has X amount of years of people who have been able to learn about him. Socrates has thousands of years. Like, that was 1,000 years ago. We still know about him. Me and you still have learned about him. So his fame is more
But I don't know
because
though.
it compounds.
But but I feel like you can be bigger today than a compounded guy from back then. Like Drake is probably bigger than Plato right now.
Nah. Think about how many people know Drake, and then think about how many people have known Plato.
A few, not how it can't say how. I'm saying like
That's why I asked. Are you talking about in the moment or
all
all
time,
time?
probably only 100
Because
million
all
people have
time,
known
it's damn near
Plato.
the older you are, the more famous you're gonna be because the more generations have been able to learn about you.
I don't see 100 million people know about Plato because you have to be in a select
Easily,
group to know
easily.
about him now.
There's 300 million people in the United States.
But you have to have access to a fucking.
Are you talking about like really know Plato or just know the name Plato?
Drake got 1 billion streams. A billion.
But a billion streams doesn't mean a billion people. It means a billion streams. I could stream some 1,000 times. That's just one person.
Drake.
Yeah.
I mean, this is comparatively like compared to.
So you're trying to
those
say
guys.
Drake is more famous than Plato?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck no.
think about it.
No
like, who
chance.
could sell more hoodies?
If you really think about it, if Plato got behind a clothing line back in the day, you really
All
know,
right,
like
this is more fair to. Who's more fair to answer? Who's more clouded, like Stephen Hawking or Albert
okay,
Einstein?
like
or Einstein. I don't know what the fuck Einstein or Hawking did. I just know they were smart.
I just know Hawking is damn near famous for being in a wheelchair.
In a wheelchair. Apparently, you fuck bitches though.
Yeah, I saw a movie.
He had strippers. He
like,
used to
you
go to
see the movie
stripper
with
parties
him?
and shit.
He damn near got sucked in the movie in the wheelchair.
I think he did. I think he did. I think he used to get his dick sucked in a wheelchair. I don't know how he gets
That's
hard.
pretty because
No.
I think I don't know. I think girls like the computer. Like, if you're really typing it out to them, it's almost like
that's the
it's almost
boldest
like
thing you can
Snapchat.
say.
He was really on Snapchat before Snapchat.
Yeah, but he's saying this shit to your face.
Like, he'll really just type it out to you. But like, what does Stephen Hawkins have to lose?
He's even there TikToking. Like, he's
Like-
tweaking in front of the bitch.
Like, he's
spazzing,
he's literally tweeting at a bitch in front of her.
like take off your clothes. That's the type of shit he's on. He's like a robot. He's a little droid. I say fuck it.
But Einstein, I don't know.
I don't know.
Einstein's
any of them
name is
contributed to
Einstein's
society.
name is damn near more famous.
What have they contributed to society? I'm not sure.
I mean, I know what Einstein did, but like, it's some.
What did
older.
Einstein contribute?
Like the E equals MC squared and shit. Like,
I forgot about that. That was him.
something that I
was him.
really could not go further than saying E equals MC squared.
Yeah, I don't know what that means,
But,
but I
like-
remember that. Yeah, that's his thing.
But,
I
like,
remember
that's
like
his thing. Also, I know there's some other shit that I'm not thinking about, but like, really, it's like the regular person. What Einstein did, like we really don't give a fuck. Like,
You gotta be an engineer to do that shit.
Like, it probably affects us in our everyday lives and just what's been invented by that shit, but like, we really don't give a fuck.
I wish I was on the engineer track. That shit is pretty much like free money once you graduate.
Yeah.
Whatever. What you even in school for, bro?
Anthropology. That's why I can't say I don't believe in evolution and that shit, because that's damn near what I'm learning about.
What is anthro?
It's like the study of like human cultures, human actions, human behavior, stuff like that.
That was your intended major from the beginning?
Yeah, but the only reason was because it's just easier to get in to school.
Cause I remember people were talking about getting into slow on forestry.
Yeah, like
Wasn't that,
forestry,
like, a thing?
anthropology is just easier,
Yeah.
like, than picking like business or like engineering. Like, slow is a really good engineering school. Like, if I went in for engineering, like, I'm not getting into slow.
Yeah, business is like, I don't know. Everyone chooses business if they don't know what to do.
Yeah. I'm taking a business class right now. This shit is damn near corny.
It's corny, bro. I took business school at Clark. I feel
Like
like I knew
I feel
everything.
like the class is literally, you see those IG accounts where it's like just like,
The influencer trying to sell you on some
yeah,
shit.
like if you like wake up at 6 fucking a.m. and make some, and you run, and then you meditate, and you're about to be fucking $16 billion. Like,
It's so obvious. It's just literally just wake up, work hard, results.
yeah, like
That's
you
it.
really can't. You really can't. I'm in an entrepreneurship class, and you like, I mean, you could teach some of it, but like most of it is just like a smart person coming up with an idea. Like you
Idea,
really
a
can't teach
brand.
it. Yeah,
Could be
you
on the
can't teach
fly.
somebody how to be Steve Jobs.
Nope.
Like,
You just got to give them the right clothes, the right shoes, and dope glasses. You could be Steve
yeah,
Jobs.
yeah. I only had that class this morning, but I don't know. Some of it's interesting. Some of it's interesting. But
Latin American films class. I'm going to that shit tomorrow morning. We have yet to see a black person. We have yet to see a Latin American person. We've only been studying black people. I
do you
mean,
guys watch movies?
yeah.
What's the movies?
Birth of a Nation is the first fucking movie.
I recognize the name, but
It's bullshit. It was the first movie ever made. It's 3 hours long
it's
in
the
black,
like the first
in
movie
black
ever.
and white.
The first
no,
movie ever.
yeah, like first American movie ever. It's like endorsing the KKK, but there's no audio. It's some old timey
Like
shit,
some
bro.
like Charlie Chaplin's
Some
damn near,
Chaplin
he's damn near
shit,
dancing
bro.
in the back,
Literally,
like with the
they're
little
doing
cane.
expressions on the screen, like smiling and waving. It's bad, bro. Like it's hella blackface. Like I was trying to like decipher like whether it was actually black people or like white face spray painted on. It's kind of hard to tell. That's kind of a fun game to play while watching Birth of a Nation. See who's actually white. See who's actually black. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
Very hard to tell. I won't lie to you. Because once, like, I thought all the scenes were of actual black people, like, being forced to do this shit. Until, like, my teacher was like, nah, it's whiteface. Just pay attention. I was like, damn.
Damn.
And I had to, like, pause the screen. I was like, damn, all right, yeah. There's probably one black person here. No, it's kind of a, it's boring.
Wait, so
movie.
it was actually black people, or it was just blackface?
Blackface.
Damn.
It's boring. It's a movie. It's a boring ass movie analysis class. I really would drop it if I could.
Yeah.
I would.
I don't know.
It's just general
Maybe
ed.
you watch Coco or something at the end.
General ed is so bullshit. I hope we watch Coco.
Yeah,
Coco's fire. Isn't that the one where like the girl goes to the skeleton land?
Yeah, I watched that in my Spanish class. I don't know. Yeah.
What Spanish class?
Spanish for
High
Miss
school?
LaRoche. That was my favorite teacher.
In high school?
Yeah.
Bruh, I watched Coco on a cruise ship. That's where I watched
How many
Coco.
cruises have you fucking been on?
2 or 3. Like
To where? Wait, let me guess. You went to Alaska. You went to Hawaii. You went to
fuck you.
the Caribbean.
No, I went to Bahamas once.
Okay, Caribbean. That's one.
Mexico too. Yeah, Bahamas and Mexico.
What's the
I
third
think.
one? You seem
I
like an
don't think there
Alaska
was a
type of
third
cruise
one.
guy.
I would go on an Alaska
Yeah.
cruise. Like summertime Alaska, I feel like it's kind of lit. You might see a killer whale.
Yeah, like
Might see some shit. You always gonna see some shit in Alaska. It's too much shit to see.
that's true.
Parker was on there yesterday. He said he might want to move there. Would you move to Alaska?
I listened to the whole Parker podcast.
Would you do it? Would you go to Alaska?
Would I move to Alaska?
Yeah, I couldn't.
No, but mainly just. I mean, yeah, no, I wouldn't. Like,
I don't think I
who
could
am
do
I
the
kidding? Like I was
isolation
gonna try to like come up with a little, but who am I kidding? I'm not moving to Alaska.
I couldn't do the isolation. That's that.
Yeah, I really couldn't. Like I wish I could just leave everything behind and do that, but I don't think I could.
I'm kind of addicted to the civilian lifestyle. I like it.
Yeah.
I like working for money. I like waking up and doing shit.
Yeah.
I actually don't like working for money, but I like waking up and doing shit, like having a schedule.
I don't know. I kind of like working.
I like working, but I just don't work.
What's up with the camp? You're not doing
I can't get no hours this week.
None
Like
at all.
no camps. The camps like it'd be harder to
Like
get.
COVID or what?
Nah, it'd be harder and harder to fill out camps nowadays because it's like
Because it's school.
after Zoom school camps and like now it's the middle
But
and now it's getting cold
but like summer,
outside.
it'll.
And
Are you gonna try to power through till summer or what? Because summer it'll pick back up again, huh?
oh yeah, summertime we
It'll be
working
crazy.
full days and I'm director. Summertime that's when the real
You're
bread is
director now.
made.
Like you got a little
A little
promotion.
raise,
Okay.
like a little. I think I got like a $5-6 raise.
Okay.
But like if I can power through the summer, I'll make mad money. But right now it's just hard to fill out camps because it's middle of
It
winter.
makes sense. Like
It's
who's like,
COVID. It's after school.
if my mom sent me to
Zoom.
a camp in fucking February, I would be like, what?
Yeah, the
what
only thing
fuck
that's
am I
filling
doing?
out is like middle school football. Like I have middle school basketball, but the kids like everybody don't want to be outside every day. Some of the kids are fat, and some kids have just done it for too many weeks in a row. They can't come back one more time. It's just
Yeah.
and one kid can fuck up the camp. You gotta have at least a few spots in there. Like you gotta have a full roster,
Yeah.
or it's not gonna go. Like we gotta at least have enough for 5-on-5, or it's pointless.
So you're able to slide into Unk's job, huh?
Bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm in a really tough spot. Just cause the EDD checks not for some reason they ain't been sending in, and like if Unk's job just wasn't a 12-hour endeavor.
Yeah, 12 hours is crazy.
12 hours, bro.
Like, is that the only option? You can't do a little
like?
part
Are
time?
you dead ass? I could do 8. 8 is doable. That's a full-time job, but like even 8 is something. Yeah, but like 8, at least you get a few hours of free time. But
Still a lot though.
it's still a lot. Like I could do
Like
5 to 6
I do
hours.
five. Yeah, 5 is a lot.
I just need enough to pay off this ticket and this insurance and shit and the note. I just got a lot of shit that just came up at the same time, and I was so juiced when I seen the opportunity. It's just I forgot that there's only 24 hours in a day. This shit just goes by too quick. You blink and you blink and the day is over pretty much.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I'm like,
Yeah, if you're working, you're basically just giving away days if it's a 12-hour work day.
the only problem is I would take that job. And faithfully work 5 days a week and only like hang out with y'all and see my girlfriend on the weekends and like maybe try to bust in a quick podcast. Like if I was to, like I would still have to keep the podcast going.
You have to keep the
But it would be like after work, I would like have the guests be damn near waiting at the crib. I'd have the shit set up like this. We do like 2 hours, we're in and we're out. I gotta go to bed right after.
Yeah.
And I'd have to have a weird homework schedule and shit. Shit would not be. It would not
It'd be hard,
cool.
but I mean, you'd be making money.
It'd be tough. I just couldn't do it with school because I couldn't do the homework.
I don't think you could do 5 days
and
a
I
week.
got like you can't
Like
5 days a week with
maybe
school.
2 days a week.
Like
3 days a week with school.
Yeah, 3 days a week is hella doable with school.
Doable, yeah.
Space it out. If we did like Monday,
And you'll probably
Monday,
have
Wednesday,
one
Friday.
day to just relax, like one day free.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I could do
Yeah.
that.
What days are your school days?
Tuesday and Thursday.
You only
Monday,
get
Wednesday, Friday would be perfect for me. It's
yeah,
just
and then you get the weekend.
yeah. It's fuck. Unc didn't text me back. It's looking like I'm just out here out bad. I don't know. Like I don't want to go Amazon, but I might just try to go Target or something. Go Safeway.
Just start emailing places. That's how I got my job.
That's what I'm gonna end up doing.
I literally just spam emailed. Got
Cool shops.
I spam emailed sushi restaurants because sushi's my favorite food, and they got back to me the next day. I had the job within 3 days. I was working within 3 days of sending the email.
There we go. That's shit.
So
That's almost looking at shit I want to do.
yeah, literally just said we want to do spam email. People need workers right now, you know.
Man, people really think work is just hard to find. You really just got to send a million applications.
Yeah,
That's how I got the sports job in the first place. Summer camp, I was like, camp counselor, sign me up. Spam the fuck out this shit.
Exactly.
I just fucked myself. I lost my standing in the rankings a few times because they do like a ranking system.
Ever since that one kid ran away from camp, huh?
Yeah. Before that, though. Even before that, because I was working the spot at the same place. And the director I was working with in the summer, he had no fucking control over the kids. They were running all over him. And my boss was running flag football on the other field. And he just watched it all go down. My director had no control. And he wasn't letting me do my thing. He was kind of jealous, honestly.
Like you were doing a little bit too good with the kids.
Yeah. Like he was like the first day I met him, he was like, I'm a 6-year Skyhawks vet, damn near OG Skyhawk.
So
like,
this is everything to him. Damn, he's a
yeah, he's like an OG Skyhawk. He's like 26, 27, still in the Skyhawks game. He might even have stock in the fucking company.
He's a little bit of ownership.
Yeah, like he's a Skyhawks guy. I feel like he might even be getting residuals.
He's got to have a beard.
Has to. I don't know. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Wow. Yeah, what do you mean you don't
He
know?
looks like, bro. He looks like fucking Bruno Mars, except like an asshole.
Like he'll spit on your shoes type of guy.
Nah, he's like, I don't know. He tries to play the nice role, but he really threw me under the bus. Like it was him that didn't have no control over the kids. Cause I'm looking at him like, do you want me to yell at them or what, bro? And he's like, cause one time I was yelling at the kids. He's like, bro, don't yell at the kids, bro. Don't be an asshole. Like we don't want their parents to get mad.
You gotta make them tough.
Because they're running on the hills and shit. I'm like, bro, get in the fucking line. I didn't say fucking, but I was like, bro, get in the line. Like literally, like yelling at him. He's like, bro, don't yell at the kids.
You ever swear with the kids?
Yeah, when I'm with the middle schoolers, hell yeah. But like,
you let them swear with you, like swear back to you.
It depends. Depends on how.
Do you have favorites? Yeah, you do, huh? Like, do you? But like, I know you have favorites, but do you? Like,
yeah, I'll admit I got favorites. I'm not gonna say
like,
who they are.
Do you let them know that they're favorites? Like, is it obvious? Like, you know how you, like you were in those classes where you knew the teacher had favorites and you knew who those favorites were. Like, is it?
Nah, it's not obvious.
Like,
with me.
You keep it equal.
It's not obvious for me because every time like I make it an effort when like the kids pull up to camp to say what's up to the kids who aren't my favorites first, just to kind of throw everyone off. Like, they'll never know this, but the kids who aren't my favorites, I'll usually say what's up to them first. And then kind of talk to my favorites a little bit at the end when I sign them in and shit. Method. And then, like, I will never, the reason you can never, if you're a coach, there's no point in drawing up plays for your favorite players because they're just going to get the ball anyways. I'll just force feed the players who I know don't get the ball, and then, like, it'll find itself. It's kind of a balance. They'll never know. They never know. The kids, some of them probably listen to the podcast right now. They'll never know they'll never know if they're my favorite. They found it.
They found it?
Yeah, this summer. One of the kids,
they cracked it open.
But they've been slowly trickling in. The middle school followers have been slowly trickling in. Like this summer, a kid, like, I guess I don't know, bro.
If
I thought I closed
my phone. If my teacher had a podcast like this, I would be tapped in.
Yeah, I would.
I would,
but it was so random. I thought I closed my phone. I was texting this girl at the time, and I thought I locked my phone. I threw it back in the lunchbox, but their fucking nosy asses went into my lunchbox, saw my phone was unlocked, like secretly DM'd themselves my account, then deleted the DM that they sent, like showing that they like sent my account to them. God, then like a week later, I got like 4 middle school followers, but this was my account was still private, so I just didn't let them in. Right, this one, I'm public as hell, and I like clean up my followers. Okay. But like when I went public, it just let everybody in. So it's just like fuck it, I got middle school followers now. But like every week, it'll be like a few more of the kids I've coached. I've coached like collectively.
They ever bring it up?
30 to 40 kids from Piedmont High, and they all like kind of follow me sometimes.
What do they say when you talk about fucking? Just some crazy shit.
I don't think they've gotten too deep in the podcast. Like the last time I brought it up,
they have like some short little 5th grader attention spans. Can't really get to the hour mark. They're more of like a 20-minute listener.
Maybe. I don't know. I never really asked them like that.
Because if my teacher was literally talking about some of the shit that you talk about, I would for sure crack some jokes.
Yeah, for sure. Because no, this is what happened. The one time, the first day they figured out about my podcast, they were all into it. They were all listening to it. But when they were trying to talk to me about it, me and my boss, because I love being on middle school teams, middle school flag football. My boss basically runs all the programs at Piedmont Middle School, all those programs. So he's like the coach for all those teams. So I was basically assistant coaching with him. So when the kids came to camp one day, like flag football camp, they have a flag football team talking about like, yo, coach, you on the podcast talking about like hooking up with girls and like drinking beers and like fucking drinking alcohol and like smoking weed and shit. Like I was like, bro, y'all can't talk about that shit. My fucking boss is right there.
Yeah.
And then like they kind of, I think that's when they got uninterested because they were like, they can't actually talk to me about it.
Do you
But
think you would be in trouble if the podcast ever got around to your boss?
maybe.
Like
I don't know.
It would just be weird. Like
I think at this point, I'm too deep into Skyhawks where it's like I'm kind of really good at my job.
yeah.
So it's
And
like,
as long as you're not really doing it there, like they can't really.
and the kids don't even call me by like my real name. They still call
It's
me
Lynx.
by Coach Lynx. I'm
Coach
still Lynx.
Lynx.
They have enough respect for me to call
What made
me
you
by
choose
Lynx.
Lynx or what? Like what's Lynx?
The kid across the street.
His
We're
name is Lynx?
Nah, his name is Leonard. So like when the lady Miss Carter died, this new family moved in. Rest in peace, Miss Carter. She gave me a
Rest
few
in
books.
peace.
She was hella dope. She was mad old, crazy. She'd just walk across the street whenever, ring on the doorbell, say some wild shit about Black Power and how Black people are going extinct and shit, and then she'd just walk away. But she died, and then like this single mother
Rest in
moved in with
peace.
2 kids, and I needed the job, but it was like to get the coaching job, I need to send a video application, like me coaching, and you're supposed to do it by yourself. I was like, fuck it. My mom suggested I use a little kid as like a prop in the video. And after we did the video, I was like, yo, what should I do? I was like, what name should I pick? I was finna be Coach Elephant, you know what I'm saying? Because I was an alpha elephant for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nah, just be Lynx. And I was like, fuck it, Lynx.
I like that. I like Lynx.
It's smooth. It
Yeah.
flows off the tongue. Elephant doesn't flow.
Elephant
Lynx
does not flow like Lynx.
Lynx flows. Like, and it's kind of cool. You don't really know exactly really what a lynx is. It's like a bobcat.
Sounds like
really.
a character. It just sounds like.
Yeah, it's kind of dope. Like, let's be
Lynx.
calling it Lynx, like fucking Legend of Zelda. I don't know. I'm getting a whole bunch of different names. But, I mean, shit, it's been a good job for me. Shout out to fucking Leonard across the street.
How old is Leonard?
He's 8. He's 8.
Okay, Leo.
I think I still have the video up on my IG. I posted the
I
video
remember
on my
seeing that.
IG.
It was him outside, and it was like your introduction video. Or
Yeah,
some shit.
we were playing soccer.
Yeah.
I hate soccer. If I see like,
If I was coaching the camp, I would not let the kids play soccer. It would be hoop and
I let my
football.
boss know.
Dodgeball, maybe.
When we were doing staffing, like in the beginning of the summer, he used to ask for your preferences. I was like, bro, don't give me no fucking soccer. Don't give me no
Do not give me
fucking
fucking soccer.
no multi-sport. I'm not doing no multi-sport because sometimes multi-sport they'll have you doing
What's
a bullshit ass
multi-sport?
day. Multi-sport is like they'll give you a million different sports to do that day. So like,
Oh, like you can't just focus on
your
one.
setup and your cleanup is
Yeah.
fucked because your cleanup nowadays because it's COVID, you got to sanitize everything.
So you'd have
and
to
it's-
just do that multiple times if it was
And it's
multi-sport.
cool because you get like 40 extra minutes on your pay schedule because you have to clean up hella cones and shit after.
Yeah.
But multi-sport, you got to like set up a soccer game over here, a mini basketball hoop over there, a football and like dodgeball games.
That just sounds like
I hate playing dodgeball. I'm too old for. I like playing dodgeball.
I could have some fun with dodgeball, but I would definitely be more like hoop and football.
I like dodgeball, but when it's a natural dodgeball
Also,
game, like when
if
kids are
it's-
begging me to play dodgeball, it kind of takes the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, "Coach, let's play dodgeball." And like, there's like the one asshole kid that's
Do you
like, "I
pl-
don't
do
want to
you
play
play with them?
basketball. I
Do you
rather."
play with them?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll peg the fuck
Yeah.
out
Do
of
you
a
pin
kid
the
in the face
kids?
with
Like if it's a
dodgeball.
little kid, if it's a little girl, are you pinning her?
They like you to play like that. They rather get fucking smacked in the face with a dodgeball.
Do you allow headshots?
Nah,
Are you a jailbreak coach? Like once everybody's out, you're yelling jailbreak.
fuck no. It's a winner
Yeah.
and a loser here.
Exactly.
There's a
Thank
winner
you.
and a loser
We
here.
need to toughen up these kids.
Jack, no, I promise you, I instill that mindset
I was never a
into my
jailbreak
kids.
kid. If I'm out, leave me the fuck out.
Me, I was never even a dodgeball kid. I was like,
love
let's get
dodgeball.
to the scrimmage. Like I used to fuck with dodgeball and kickball, but I used to be a let's get to the scrimmage. This basketball camp, we hooping the whole time.
Yeah, basketball practice, like,
But-
fuck the drill. We're trying to scrimmage.
We did like when if I have a little kid group and they try to pull the bullshit like you know how little kids will try to stack the team and be on the team with their friends and shit, I'll be like, fuck no, we're not doing that. I'll make the teams easy as
Nah.
hell. I'll separate the friends. I'm like, fuck it, bro. We having some competitors here, winners and losers, bro. I'm dead ass first
like
and
that.
last place. I would tell a kid if they're last. Straight up. I'll be like,
You ever made a kid cry?
no. I'm nice about it. I'm funny about it. Like I'll tell a 10-year-old he sucks dick in the funniest way. Like I'll be like, bro, I'm like, I don't know, you didn't shoot it or whatever. I'm like, LOL, brick. I'm like, brick. Like I'll just be like funny. I'll be like, brick. Like, or I'll be like, I'll do the rye fry show. I'm like, this guy stinks. Like they'll think they love that. They love that mild shit. They love that rye fry shit. I'm like, this is one kid I had him a few times. We call him Droovy. His name is like Droov. He's an Indian kid. He's kind of funny. He's 10 years old.
Is that the one who said the shit about George Floyd?
Nah. Yeah, it was Droovy. He did say I look like George Floyd. But fucking
he's
like,
hell.
I'll be like, bro, you bullshit. You stink. And he'd be like, huh? Like, he'd be like, eh. He has his little glasses on him. He'd be like, his little Indian Jew. Like, eh.
Like he really doesn't know where it's coming from.
Every day at basketball practice, I had like a 3-week basketball camp. Every day his first shot would be an air ball. Like, and it wasn't on purpose. It was like, it's just how it was. Like, that's just how the fucking dice rolled. He like had no control over a shot, like a 2-hand push shot. It was either going in or it wasn't touching the rim. Like, I would tell a kid they suck. I think they like hearing it. But you can't tell them they suck too much.
Somebody's got to tell them because their parents aren't going to tell them. Somebody's got to tell them.
You can't tell them they suck too much.
Like, you can't break them, but you got to, you know.
What I do is I direct attention. Like, I'll be like, this is a classic Justin maneuver. Like, if somebody is doing the too cool for school shit, like, say I'm doing flag football, because we have to call plays and shit. I have a whole fucking, like, Madden playbook my coach printed out that we be calling plays off of.
Yeah.
If somebody's acting too cool for school, they're like, coach, this play is bullshit. Choose play 11 or play 15 or whatever.
What's the glitchiest play? You run corners, huh? What's the glitchiest play? I know you run a corner strike.
Probably just like sometimes.
Don't tell me you have a little screen.
Sometimes there's not enough kids, and like nowadays the new rules because we had to switch the league, so there's no blocking at all in this league. So like,
I mean, that's honestly
you can send just one man on the blitz. The guy at that point only has 4 seconds to throw. It's kind of glitchy every time if you're blitzing.
You blitz every time
because the way the old league used to work before like they canceled it, like their middle school league was this is how it would go. It would be a center and 2 guards and then like 3 receivers and a running back. And that's how it would go. So you could block and the quarterback could have as much time as they wanted. But in this one, it's like if you're blitzing, you got to be 10 yards back. There can only be like 1 blitzer. And no blocking. So like sending any blitz is kind of glitchy. But back in the day when we used to block, I used to have this shit called Old Reliable. It'd basically just be like a man up, but I'd send like I'd either send a corner or I'd send either a corner and a linebacker on like opposite sides and have the safety pick up on the guy on the corner I had blitzing. It'd probably be like a sack or hurry every time.
So you're basically John Madden.
Bruh, pretty much.
You think you could really become a high school football coach?
No.
High school basketball coach?
I don't have the personality for it. Basketball, I don't think I have the personality for it either. Maybe I could do basketball.
For some reason, I could see you as the women's basketball coach.
Maybe I could see it because I don't have like the aggressive kind of mean personality to be a men's coach, but like I'm nice enough to be a women's coach because I feel like women are more inclined to just do the work anyways. Because like a men's basketball team, like there's gonna be the one guy that's like, coach, what the fuck, like I'm not doing this. Like I was that guy. Like there was a few times when I told GB I'm not running that suicide. That's bullshit.
Yeah, like, the girls honestly grind harder.
They honestly do. And no offense to them, like I don't want to say women's basketball is not offensive.
They for sure grind,
but like
harder,
they grind way harder. Like and they don't ever complain about doing it.
Yeah.
So I could see myself being a women's basketball coach. It didn't seem too hard. The only thing is I don't know too many drills. I don't know too many warm-ups.
Like, yeah.
But if I learn drills, like I'm actually pretty good at visualizing plays. Like I can put people in the right position. Like Like I've created a few plays. Like I'm actually pretty good at coaching. Like over the summer when I'd have like 3 weeks in a row with the same kids before we'd swap, or 2 weeks in a row, or maybe even
Like you would see some improvements.
yeah. Like I'd teach them plays. Like it would be like me versus the director. Like my boy Dougie.
Have you had a
Like he'd have
prodigy?
his team. I'd have
Have
mine.
you had a prodigy out of your camp where you're like, damn, like this kid,
I've had a few.
he might actually,
I've had a few.
like he's like Pac-12
My boy
someday.
Felix, that's a prodigy. Felix is a
Felix
prodigy.
is a prodigy with sport.
Arinda, he's like a Arinda kid, basketball prodigy. He's just an athlete kid. You know the athlete kid, you know.
Yeah. He's
Prodigy 6-year-old. Fucking legend. Shit, I got plenty. I'm not gonna name any middle schoolers because they listen to the podcast. I'm not saying anybody's better than anyone. Fuck
Shout
that
out
shit.
Felix though.
Shout out to Felix. He's a fucking prodigy.
Keep your head down.
This little girl, Charlotte, she's probably about 6, 7 years old. She's like 3rd grade. She's out here fucking up. She's fucking up the boys. She's probably the shortest kid on the court every time.
Okay.
Like they were running 1-on-1 wide receiver drills, like her versus the boys.
She
Like,
was the one talking shit.
she was started talking like me. She was like, he's not a dog, coach. I swear to God, he was like, because I just started talking to them like I think honestly, I think the reason why it works so well is because I'm like the young coach and I kind of talk with lingo and I'm like talking like a buddy, like so I'm like if I see a kid get strapped, I'm like where's the fucking dog at? Like, where you at, bro?
Yeah.
Like, so she's literally calling this kid
She's
out,
literally
pressing
saying
him
this
off the
guy is no
line,
dog.
saying he's not a dog. Like, she literally turned to me after strapping this little Asian kid up. She's like, get him out of here, coach. I swear to God, she's like, get him out of here. I'm like, well, I'm like, where the fuck did you learn that shit from? Be like, you literally Australian fucking like 7-year-old. Like,
she's Australian. She's an
kid.
accent.
Her dad has an accent. Her dad picks him, or her dad is British or something. Her dad picks him up like, good day, coach.
That's a superstar.
Good day, coach. I'm like,
That's
what
a
up, Pops?
superstar.
Fucking athlete. Those are my 2 young prodigies.
Felix and Charlotte.
Young fucking dogs. But they used to go at it. You have to put them on different teams. You got to put them on different teams. There's this other kid, Nico. He's a little Asian prodigy. He's like a little wide receiver. Okay. Only Asian receiver I've met.
He wore gloves. Huh?
Problem. He wore gloves. He wore gloves to camp.
He was bringing gloves to camp.
You know, he's bringing gloves to camp.
He was bringing gloves to camp.
We were running multi-sport, but when he learned it was, I would tell him when it was football days, a few of them would bring gloves to camp. But honestly, Charlotte put him in a box. That's what fucked me up. He's a year older than her, and she put him in a box.
She sounds like a fucking natural.
She's a dog, bruh. Like, she just like playing sports. Like,
what's her best sport though? Like, she's a hooper.
Does it all. But she's still childish at the end of the day. She'll still like, you know how
she got
like
a little bit of work to do.
Like if I start running around in circles, they'll all chase me and she'll join in.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll do that if I don't have enough time before a water break. I'll just start throwing shit at kids and start running around, so they'll chase me and it'll be like a chase coach, like capture coach type of thing. Like, I don't. Sometimes I don't know what to do. Like these little kid drills, bro. They'll give you these elaborate ass games, and half the talking you do is just really setting up the game. Like the game could be done in 3 minutes. And then from that point, like, you got to let the personality kick in. Because these are 7-year-olds. They're not doing the same shit over and over again.
They get bored fast.
They get bored quick. I do the game once, and now we're playing tag.
Honestly, it sounds like a good camp.
It's not bad, bro. You sign up for Coach Link's camp. You get what you fucking pay for, and that's why I get Starbucks gift cards.
Money's worth?
You get your fucking money's worth if you come to Coach Link's Academy. Like, I've gotten probably 3 Starbucks gift cards for my job, and they've all been well deserved. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
One of them I didn't even notice was $25. Usually they'll give you a $5 to $10 gift card.
You got lemon bread and.
Bro. I took my girlfriend into Starbucks on a shopping spree when I with my fucking $25. We went in there and we got paninis, we got fucking iced coffees.
Does your girlfriend listen Day of Drop?
She listens to every podcast.
Day of Drop, like right away.
I don't know. Sometimes.
Nah, I don't know if I can expose it. What's the V-Day planner? You can't even expose it.
She kind of made the plan. I feel like a bitch for not making the plan.
What is it?
My plan was I kind of wanted to cook for her. I didn't really know.
What would the meal be?
I think that's the thing. I couldn't figure out what to do, and I don't know.
For some reason, I'm feeling like
that.
you're going chicken parm. I don't know why, and I really don't even know what chicken parm looks like.
Yeah, I watched
a lot of Sopranos, but you were gonna go chicken parm.
I feel like chicken parmesan wouldn't be bad. I couldn't decide on what to cook, but she came up with a smart plan. She was like, "You want to just come over and make pizza on Valentine's Day? Like make some scrap pizzas. That'd be like a fun like couple thing to do together.
Yeah,
smoke a bunch of weed because we could smoke at her house and then like just hang out. I don't know, like exchange gifts or whatever. Flowers. I don't know. This is my first ever time having a Valentine. Last year at school, I thought I had a Valentine. I got my hair done and everything.
You can get a little romantic.
I might, bro.
I know. I see if you guys can see the look on his face, he's gonna get a little bit romantic. He doesn't want to say it on the podcast because he wants it to be a surprise. But box of chocolates, roses, flower petals. Who knows? Incense.
Shit, bro.
Who knows? For some reason, I feel like you're gonna wear a wife beater.
Now
to the house. I don't know why,
bro,
but
you're making me. You're saying all this shit, bro. You're putting all these fucking ideas in her head.
Teddy
bro.
bears, like a Teddy Graham.
Chill, bro. I'm not... we doing candy grams like the elementary school days. I'm sending one to her classroom.
Yeah.
Now you're putting ideas. What you?
Did you ever get one of those?
You said candles, incense, rose petals. God, I don't put these ideas in her head. I couldn't even imagine when to do that because rose petals means I gotta buy a whole like 3 other flowers on top of the on top of the few roses I'm already gonna. I'm spoiling it, bro. But how can I drop rose petals in someone's house that isn't mine? That's kind of fucked up.
Get creative.
I can't break into her house like.
Get creative. Come on.
Lock her in the bathroom.
Ocean's 11. There's got to be a way in. There's got to be a way to get the inside scoop, the inside job.
I don't know, bro. I'll probably pull up with some. I can't say because she listens to the podcast.
You're renting a Corvette, huh?
Yeah, Corvette. We're going on the spin. Technically, I got the rental car, so I do have a rental.
Wait, what is your rental car? It's an Audi, huh?
It's outside. It's like a Nissan.
Okay.
It's like it looks kind of cool though. When you leave here, you gonna see it. It's kind of a dope little rental. It's sporty. It's sportier than my car already. And that bitch got pickup like I don't...
Like 0 to 60 in what? Half a second?
It's damn near like a 2018, 2019, 2020. So like a few seconds. It's quick. No sports mode on it. You just...
Okay.
But that bitch will pick up. I'm not going to lie. I just feel naked because my old car had tints and shit. Like I feel naked. People look at you when you drive by and shit.
Fucking fishbowl.
That shit is awkward. People be staring at me and shit. I don't feel comfortable.
But did you have tints on the front windows?
No, not the front.
So they were still fucking looking.
Oh no, on my front, like my front side.
Yeah.
25%. I did 25. So you
5%,
really can't see me
in the back.
You really can't see me in the front window. You have to squint if you want to see me in the front. In the back, you won't ever see me.
Did you have the very rear window? What percent?
5.
Could you see out of that at night if you were looking in the rear?
Kinda. The lights, there have to be light.
Like the headlights. There have to be some headlights or something.
Headlights, street lights. Mostly street lights. Headlights, I don't think did too much. Damn. Street lights had to be on, or I couldn't see out the back shit. But 25, I could see out my side windows. My car should be back soon, probably like a few weeks.
What even fucking happened to it? I mean, I saw the picture, kinda.
I was like I was driving to work actually, on the Arenda tunnel, and then
you hit a skunk.
I was on the 4th lane, like 4th from the right, and I was switching over, but the guy in front of me had stopped pretty quickly, like as I was switching lanes. So like, my right light.
Whose fault was it?
Kind of both of us, but mostly I'm not gonna admit blame on stream because you can't admit blame.
Oh yeah,
But
you're right.
maybe
So it was actually his fault.
I
You can
definitely have a
bleep out what
role
I
in it
said.
as well. We definitely both have a role to play in it.
Nah,
Mine's
if we're
might be
putting this out and
slightly
we're
larger. My role
podcasting,
might be slightly larger than his, but we definitely both had a role to play
if
in
we're
that
putting
shit.
this out, he slammed on the brakes. He literally slammed on the brakes. Like, what do you
He
expect him to
did.
do?
It wasn't a slam, but like he slowed down way sooner than he needed to.
So
He had a good at least 100 feet
he should
between
really
him and
be
the
paying
car.
you. He should really be paying
He
you.
should. I got good insurance and a warranty, so it's whatever. All I gotta pay is a $500 deductible.
Damn.
That's not bad. Shout out to Geico. I'm about to drop them though. My insurance rate is about to go through the fucking ass. After the ticket and the accident, I'm already paying $230 a month. It's fucked. But I guess this is what
Damn.
$230 a month gives you: a rental car and instant repairs. Not bad. Didn't think it would have come to this though.
You're switching over to AAA. I'm AAA over here.
How much you pay a month? I don't want to get in your pockets.
I mean,
you don't gotta say.
you know I don't have a car right now.
Oh, how much did you pay? Oh, you weren't. Were you paying your own back in the day?
Senior year, I wasn't, man.
Oh, I gotta see, man. Cause the Geico is like, it's a lot. Like it's a lot. Like my dad for 3 cars pays $230 a month. I pay $230 by myself.
For 3 cars?
For 3 cars. For his Corvette, his Jeep.
Pops is a Corvette?
Yeah, secretly. He bought it right before he moved. It's like his summer car. And Joel's car. He's his Jeep.
Damn.
His Corvette that's like his summer car, and like the Joel's Infinity upstairs. He pays insurance on all 3 of them. I don't know if it's full coverage on all 3 of them because the Infinity's old, but the Jeep is probably full, and so is the Corvette probably. I think he's like just setting. I think he's kind of just sitting on the Corvette, kind of like a money play. But like
Pops
it's
is a
nice.
Corvette. He's in Vermont right now?
Yeah.
Or no, upstate New York.
Yeah, but he's still on Vermont prices. Like the Vermont insurance rates are cheap as fuck. He's just chilling with some. I was on the phone to him yesterday. I guess like he just pulled a bitch in upstate New York. He's just staying at her pad.
Okay, Pops.
Wild. He's just staying at a girl's pad.
Have you been to a spot out there?
I've been to his spot in Vermont. I don't want to visit. Me and him was going through some shit. We was kind of beefing a few months ago. They kind of did some foul shit.
You guys were on a call down in LA. You guys seem decent, cool.
He seemed alright. That was the first time I talked to him in like 4 months. So like he just called and I was in the mood. I was like, fuck it, I'll pick up the phone.
Yeah.
I'm LA. It wasn't a bad day, and
it was a beautiful day.
And
it was honestly a day where you would have to pick up the phone if somebody called you.
Yeah, fuck it. And I was already arguing with Jew, and my dad is pretty smart, and he pretty much will understand anything I'm saying. Like he's smarter than me. He's got degrees. So anytime we can have an intellectual conversation, he's just pretty stubborn. Like if he thinks he's right on something, he's pretty set on it. That's the only downside of debating and talking.
That's
to my
literally
dad
you.
about shit.
That's literally you.
Nah, it's worse for him. Like he'll literally actually fight you over something.
I've never seen you flip. I've never seen you flip in an argument.
Flip sides?
Not like flip sides, but like
come to an agreement.
Just like be like, damn, nah, yeah, you're right.
Nope, you won't see it.
You just will not see it. You will not see it.
Nah, and especially not over sports or anything. Like maybe you can catch me like in person. Like nobody's got me on anything. Not even in person. I don't think like. Because I think a big argument of contention used to be over my use of the word faggot. That used to be a thing back in like middle school, high school days. Yeah. I used to call people fags a lot. I would never back down on that one. Fuck. I don't know, man. I'm never backing down. If I get my point, I feel like I'm pretty versed in it to where I'm not backing. There's no reason to back down. I think I'm pretty much right.
Shit, you believe in what you believe in.
But the thing is, when I get in an argument, I'll continue. Like, I'm honestly might go harder. Like, if somebody brings their emotions to a debate, like if somebody says,
literally, I will debate Dwight, and it will be something I don't really care about. But just because I'm going against Dwight, like,
No.
It'll be like I really don't like Jimmy G, but the Jimmy G debates earlier in the NFL season, it was just a pride thing. Like, am I really gonna let a Saints
Yeah,
fan
I could
shit?
tell y'all weren't.
Am I gonna let a Saints fan shit on my team and my QB, even though I'm not really with this guy?
It was so satisfying seeing Tom Brady just shit on the Saints.
Like, man,
Patrick
they're about
Mahomes
to be
and Tom
so
Brady on
bad
like
next
back to
year.
back
They're
Sundays.
about to be so bad next year. I was reading something. They're $100 million over the cap. Like, they got to cut half the team.
Actually,
Yeah,
so
but
their whole
I
All
heard.
Star.
I'm
So
pretty
I guess
sure.
last year was their last real
Like,
shot.
it was their last shot. I think them losing Drew Brees' contract this year helps a little bit, but they still got a lot of ways to go. Like, they got to thin out that whole team. Is
You
what
heard
I'm
Andrew
hearing.
Luck
Is what
wants
I'm
to come
hearing.
back.
I did hear that rumor.
The McAfee. I know you heard it on McAfee.
It wouldn't be a bad bet to gamble on a Colts bet right now.
Like it just makes too much sense. Like Andrew Luck comes back, he's not to
they're
do
missing
nothing.
one piece. The defense is there.
All they really need
The
is
weapons
maybe
are
a wide
there.
receiver.
Best O line in the league, or top 3.
All they need is a quarterback and a receiver. They don't have a number one receiver.
Paris Campbell is nice.
He's a number one.
T.Y. Hilton is
T.Y.
on the
ain't
back
the same
end.
guy.
He's on the
like,
back end. Like,
if they had,
but
like,
you know, T.Y. with
top
Rodgers
10?
is different than T.Y. with Rivers.
Oh yeah,
Or I mean, not Rodgers.
because T.Y.'s a deep ball and Rivers don't throw the deep ball.
Like Rivers will sidearm it to fucking the middle linebacker.
No, he'll. I don't know who throws the deep. I don't know who threw a worse deep ball this year. Rivers or Cam Newton.
The answer is neither of them. It's Drew Brees.
Yeah, he doesn't throw those. Traycon Smith, he might catch a 60-yarder though.
Traycon Smith is the only one. He was the only one making anything shake on that team. Not even Alvin.
Bro, I just checked the time. We're setting records, bro. 2 hours and 25 minutes. Spur of the moment.
This is the longest one?
Yeah, we're breaking records every week.
Yeah, we're breaking records.
Parker's podcast, we were 3 minutes away from 2 hours.
I listened to the whole Parker podcast. That's my favorite podcast to date so far.
I think it was my best.
I think just because it was like you never had a guest on like Parker before, and he's interesting. Like he is just on some other shit. Like
that's my whole plan. My whole thing is I'm just getting guests on like the most, like not the like it sounds disrespectful to say like the most.
He had some crazy
random guests I'd say I could invite on because like they're not random. Like I know them, but just unexpected. Like Parker was probably
some different.
You're probably an unexpected. Like I'm gonna have my boy DP on next week.
Yeah.
He went to Athenian. He's been to India and shit. He's done some stuff. That's probably an unexpected guest. Like, but it'll be an interesting show. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Like you got to take the Rogan route. Like, you know, Rogan will just
like
get a few doctors on.
Yeah.
He'll get like 20 doctors and like 5 psychologists, 5 biologists on before a celebrity.
I'm trying to think who I should like, cause I seen a podcast and at the end of it they're like name 3 people who you think I should have on. So I'm trying to think of who I would recommend that we both know that you have on.
3 people in the circle, in my circle, or 3 people
like in our overlapping circle. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure, but do you have any plans for who's coming up? I'm literally about to go through my text messages, see.
Let's make this the last question. My fucking voice is gonna blow out. What's the last? Who could you see on my show, Jack? Last question. Last three people you could see on the show. I'm about to tire out. My voice is giving in.
You know I'm still waiting for the Lexi cast.
She's catting, bro. Lexi,
I
if
knew
you make
it was supposed to happen.
Before you continue, Lexi, if you make it this far, bro, where are you at? We've been waiting for you.
You know, yeah, we actually need a girl dolo.
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Where's Stella at? Cause you said Stella's a listener. I'm literally gonna give you 3 girls.
Stella's coming. She said she wants to do this in like March. I'm gonna have Stella and Tori on. Cause Stella
will probably have an interesting interview.
I think she said she's coming back around spring break or something, April. Probably when school's out.
And then shit.
Stella Richards pod comes soon. I'll probably guesstimate she'll probably be like number 40 something, maybe 50, probably 50 by that point.
I would say have you should have a Jew on. You should have Mo on. Just the artist,
Just the solo interviews.
Yeah, maybe a little album promotion.
A little album promo. Oh yeah, that's right. Jew is about to drop. We could do the
April
album pod.
April 9th, I think. So you
I might try to set up the camera.
Do a promo cast.
We'd do it.
And you could start with the intro of like a song or something. You know how they kind of like lead in with a song and they started going into conversation. You ever seen?
I could do
like
it.
That?
I could do like a little DJ drop. Like
yeah.
I don't know if they got unreleased. We could premiere an unreleased song.
You might be able to premiere a song, and you could literally promote it by saying you're premiering a song.
But the last time I tried to do that, it was bad. You see Moravia tweet on me in the chat like. So this is what happened. Like she gave me a song that she said I could post up on the SoundCloud, and I was gonna post it and it was gonna go viral. I was gonna get my views off it, but then she just got mad when I was gonna post it, and it was a whole thing. So I don't know. Hopefully, like we'll get them on soon. Like I'm trying to have anyone on. I feel like people are acting reluctant to come on the show. Like I understand if you, I really don't understand if you're a girl though. Like I'm not trying to get at you. Like I have a girlfriend. Like if you made it this far, 2 hours and 30 minutes, 12 seconds, spur of the moment. If you're a female listener, please come on the show. We really appreciate your opinion. Fuck it, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yep.
God, my voice is giving out. Jack, great podcast.
Final words. I promised. My people, if I was ever in the position, I would give shout outs.
Let's hear it.
Shout out Mo, Tarek, Will, Yid. Fuck
Big Flynn. I tried to
Wyatt,
get Mo. I want
Ethan.
Mo to come on the podcast.
Get Mo on the podcast.
Mo is scared, bro. Mo said he was.
Mo's a little bit scared. I'll come on the podcast with Mo. You know, he'll have cold feet.
Okay,
yeah, we could do a little.
Mo said like he.
Because the thing is, me and Mo will really bring it. We will bring it out of each other.
Mo's got an opinion, and Mo's got some shit to say.
And we have some stories together, and also he actually has some stories.
He doesn't want. He's on to ruin.
Fun fact:
we have a story.
I don't want to ruin the stories before they even begin, but Mo's working at Domino's right now, so we could get some stories out of it.
Surely got some Domino's stories.
But shout out them. We're wrapping it up. I'm gonna kick it back to Justin.
Spur of the moment. Shoot, 24, 25. If this is 25, no, I'm gonna make this 25. I'm gonna re-upload the Shroomcast, and I'll make this 25. Quarter of the way to a century, baby.
Barry Bonds.
Spur of the moment. Give your loved ones a hug. Kiss your mama on the cheek. Slap your brother on the ass. Tell your boss you're working overtime this week. We love you. Any last words, Jack?
Nah.
Sayonara, sucker.